ladies and gentlemen, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to Age of Empires 4. It's been a hot minute, but I'm certainly excited to be here, and we're going to be doing 2 casted games today. So I'm going to be casting some matches, giving my old man hands a rest, and seeing what schemes our community has been up to. So the first individual to shoot me a message can host our lobby, so the first one that does pop up here will be our host, and we're going to be doing the Kingslayer mode, where essentially when you take out their monarch or their king, it destroys the player, which I think is really good because it rewards aggression, a little bit less turtling. I mean, wonders still are in play. Personally, I prefer that mode and think it's quite a bit more fun. All right, we got Prime here. All right, host it up. Kingslayer mode. Prime beat ya. Hey, thank you guys for the messages. Prime beat ya. I'm just gonna like literally copy and paste that. Got it. Prime got it. All right. Order of the Chads. Prime got it. All right. Prime was first. Prime was the quickest on the draw. All right. That's good. So Prime is going to be hosting our lobby. If anybody wants to play, make sure to get into his lobby. I believe he's like one of the highest ranked FFA players like on the queue, because there's a new queue system. You can actually queue for various FFA formats. So you can see free for all here, Nomad. Really, really cool. I love it. And look at that. It even keeps track of your record. I actually haven't done the queue yet, but yeah, super fun. And it does have a bit of a hidden elo, I guess. So I think you can look it up on AOE4 World. And I think actually, I think Prime might be one of the top dogs, which is really cool that someone that we play with here is so strong. Yeah, a little bit RK. All right, so AOE4 Worlds. Let me see if you can look that up on here. And all right, so we're gonna go look this up real quick while they get that lobby posted. All right, so leaderboard. Console quick match FFA. Yeah, there's our boy right there. Look at that. So they do have a leaderboard for the FFA. So what's his record? Can you see it? Wow, 75. So he's got 75 games, all right? And he has a 50% win rate, which in FFA is insane, right? Like with 8 people in these lobbies. Wow. That's pretty serious. Then we got Anatand right here. Anatand, of course, has played in our tournaments. He's got a 60%. That's really cool. Yeah. Oh, here's Quill too. Quill's another one of the homies here. Awesome to see. Yeah, this is great. It's really fun. I gotta get into queuing in some of those. It'd be fun. We'll do a stream one day where we queue in and just play like the quick matches and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be good. A working leaderboard. Total Warhammer doesn't know what that is. That's true. Warhammer. God, it's pretty insane, isn't it? Just years and years of just not having a functional leaderboard. It's just like, nah, we're just not going to fix that, even though it's like a feature in our game. We're just going to leave it there, just like this wreck. Will, my hands have been acting up a little bit, so that's why I've been doing more Dune, because Dune is extremely easy on my hands, so, you know, it'll be okay. It'll get back to normal soon. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Prime on the Japanese, Siberius on the English, Dark Hunter Ezra on the Order of the Dragon, Ayonomist on the Japanese, Khan on the Rus, Old Wookiee on the English, Lesbian Cheetah, look at that, on the Byzantines, and Galactic here on the Japanese as well. Very fun stuff. Some very, very strong players here. Of course, we all recognize several of these names from our glorious FFA community. And now it's time. Who is going to be the champion here today? Who will win? Aggression is king in this game mode now, because you attack, you kill a player, you take their king out, you get 50 plus supplies to your army. So if you're sitting back and turtling in the corner and being kind of a mouth-breathing French player, you're probably not going to win because your army is going to be 200 and you're going to be facing somebody who has 150 more supply than you, which I really like that dynamic. Yes, you still can turtle and win, but it's much harder now, and there's incentive. You're incentivized to be a little bit aggressive and take players out. I think it's great. I think it's really, really good. Hey, Ethan, 1 year member, but much longer viewer. Hey, man, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, what the hell? Oh, is it Nomad? Oh, they're doing Nomad. Okay. Okay, this is going to get a little bit crazy. Oh, look at the Shogun. Oh, he looks so cool. Look at, oh, it's Oda Nobunaga. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's so rad. I love it. All right, so they're doing a Nomad mode, so that's going to be interesting. And they're going to be doing some scouting with the monarchs here and the kings and the shoguns and all that sort of good stuff. Pretty wild map, though. Prime's starting spot, obviously not amazing. But let's take a look at the players. So spawning in the north, it's going to be Dark Hunter Ezra. He's got Frederick Barbarossa, who's going to be doing some scouting up on the north side of the map while he moves up to see if there's some water here. But immediately, Ezra is going to be setting up shop pretty much alone near all these resources. So Ezra already, I would say, probably has... Oh, Nomad is standard for this mode? Okay, got it. Interesting. I've seen it played without Nomad too, though. You can definitely do both. But yeah, whatever the players want to do is totally fine with me. But yeah, so far Ezra for sure has the best spawn. This is a pretty god tier spawn. He's got more or less this whole top corner to himself. He could hide landmarks here. He could hide landmarks over here. And he's not really threatened by any immediate neighbors. Now the bottom is going to be an absolute Thunderdome. You can see here we do have the Byzantine. So the Byzantine meme's going to be setting up shop here. This is going to be the cheetah. And yeah, it's not a bad spot. You got a sacred site, you got a relic, gold, trees. You're just going to need to find some sheep, and it is going to be Basil II. Yes, very cool. Kings and rulers scouting. I think that's pretty hilarious. Down to the south, we have Euonymus. Euonymus is an extremely good player as well. Going to be on the Japanese. It looks like we are going to have a bit of a Japanese civil war. We do have Prime here. We do have Euonymus over here. They're going to be butting heads very quickly, I would imagine. Both of them will probably be fighting over the water. Obviously, both players are going to be on water. That's going to be very important. Although, there might not be room here for Prime to build a dock. We're going to have to see. You can see he's trying to kind of explore it a little bit. Yeah, he's testing the waters. Down to the south, we have Siberius. And Siberius has got an okay spot. He's kind of on this like weird river choke point, but... yeah, unfortunately for Siberius, I think he's going to be in some danger. I think Siberius' best bet would be to maybe flee due north and try and get a proxy landmark up here and try and relocate, because this is basically just a death sentence here. This spot is just rough because Galactic is going to need to fight you to get out. So this is going to be another Japanese player on the bottom, our third Japanese player in the lobby. I believe we have 3 Japanese, 2 English, and several other factions as well. But he's already on water and a dock, because Japan does get the cheaper fishing boats. They only cost 45 wood. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. But this corners are a blessing and a curse. Like, I've been in the corner many a game, and what ends up happening is you have like one gold vein there, right? And then you just get trapped, and you just have no gold. You can't escape. Like, it can be rough. So obviously the big epicenters of resources are going to be... Oh, there's some villagers yelling. But yeah, this is going to be like knockdown, drag out, quick fighting. Yeah, Ezra set up in the best spot. He didn't spawn here. This is Nomad mode. So the players chose where they wanted to spawn essentially by running there. But yeah, there's a lot of RNG with that, depending on like, you know, did other players settle nearby, whatever. Now to the east, we're going to have Immortal Combat. But we already see the old Wookiee. Wookiee is one of our great Discord players as well. Very, very strong. And yeah, he got his TC up first. That's going to be a huge advantage. The Rus, however, do get an okay TC spot. It is going to be surrounded by the huntable deer. He's got gold. He's going to have to go over here for gold. This gold is too close to the English TC. He could go down here as well. But I suspect we're going to be seeing early Mortal Wombat here. We're going to be seeing old Wookiee probably going longbows, battering rams. He does have water too. So Wookiee has the water advantage over our Rus players. So Khan really looking to be in some serious trouble. Let's see. Arena says they were in Discord and actually heard Prime say, yes, I get to host when turn plus, so they knew to start searching for him real fast. Oh, got it. Okay. All right, got it. It's Nomad? Oh, you're saying this is one of the players here is Nomad? Is it? No, I'm missing the name. Whatever. We're fine for now. We'll figure it out. So, age up's going to be coming shortly. Obviously, a lot of the villagers are on wood out of the gates because you need to play the water. Prime has already got 2 fishing boats out. So the Japanese fishing economy is no joke. That's why Japan has always historically been pretty popular on hybrid maps. Because Japan gets cheaper fishing boats. And Shinobi used to be pretty good and pretty common on hybrid maps because you get a free one. But they didn't nerf that, so they're not for free anymore. So I don't even know if Japanese players go with the Shinobis anymore on hybrid maps. The timing is a little bit off now because you have to build one, right? Yeah, it's not quite as good. No fights yet. No scraps. We still have Oda Nobunaga. He's looking to get some peasant levies and fight the samurai. So he's running around, scouting where he can. And as far as the boats go, Euonymus is rocking 4 fishing boats. Prime is rocking 3, about to get 4. And we do also have another Japanese player on the water as well. So all the Japanese players basically got access to water. And in the north, I mean, Ezra is for sure going to be the Dark Lord this game. Just based on his spawn. Although, remember, on that same coin, if on the bottom we do have, you know, let's say Prime or Euonymus or one of these players takes out several other players and Ezra just sits up here and doesn't do anything and is ecoing and being greedy, they're going to have bigger armies than Ezra if the game does get going to the late game, right? So there is that to be brought into account. So the Byzantines, we got a cistern set up here, a little bit of a tree action going, gold being mined as well. It looks like those were sheep that were brought back to the base. And where's he going with this? Is he going to be aging up now? It's a little bit hard to say. I think he's going to be doing a proxy landmark. Yeah, we see the cheetah running all the villagers up to the north. Most likely going to be trying to set up a I don't know. Hippodrome is okay in FFA too. They're both viable landmarks. You can do the Hippodrome. You can do the berry bushes of the gods. Oh, he's actually going to find some berry bushes. Okay, so not aging up yet. I would assume he wouldn't have the resources yet. Nobody probably does. And maybe some folks are getting a little bit close, but if they weren't playing water, maybe they could be aging up at this point. So the English got their houses. We do see the English docks going quite strong, and the Rus. The Rus are probably in one of the most precarious situations of everyone here in this lobby, right? They don't have water. They're surrounded between a couple players in some ways, right here to here. They're facing an English player who has the water advantage, and English is pretty nasty in the feudal age, you know, with the longbows and whatnot. Many people would probably say that England's weakness is in the Castle Age. I honestly feel like England does fine in Castle Age. They have really good quality men-at-arms and the attack speed buffs and things like that. But yeah, so we see the Kremlin going down. It's going to be a proxy Kremlin. That's pretty funny. This is basically going to be a declaration of war, though. It is going to be, as we say in chat, Mortal Wombat. They're all going to be fighting. And yeah, this is going to go down real quick. As soon as the English age up here, it's going to be longbows. It's going to be siege engineering. It's going to be everything that you know and love. Now, do the English have any gold? Yes, they do. They have a little bit of gold here. And as far as the age up goes, Wookiee is very close to aging up. He just needs a little bit of food. And he's going to probably drown the Rus player in just longbows and Strelbora. And, you know, is he going to be able to get the king is the question. You do see sometimes in this game mode, sometimes people will take their king and they'll sacrifice the king to another player out of spite, which is pretty troll, but it does happen every now and then. It does happen. So we're going to have to see if that comes into play here. We do get the council hall being built. A little bit danger close to the Kremlin. I would have liked to have seen it maybe built up here just so the longbows aren't popping out in range of the Kremlin, but at the end of the day, it should be okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. Everything's going good, Moolah. Thank you. Turin, can you make the minimap bigger? Sure, I can make this a little bit bigger for you. All right, we'll do that. There you go. Hopefully that's helpful. So Ezra, in the meantime, just being greedy McGreed up here, being a Scrooge McDuck. He's got all of his boats, and yep, no threats. The world is his oyster. I would wager Ezra is probably going to go for some sort of aggression on the Byzantines, which he should have a massive advantage over because the Byzantines don't have water. Ezra's already got, you know, a lot of fishing boats. It's kind of like the equivalent of having an extra TC in the Dark Ages, right, to an extent. And the Byzantines get a quicker age up, sure, but they're going to be massively behind in regards to food. So that's going to be extremely tough for the Byzant memes. We do see, okay, Euonymus being very ballsy here with Oda. Out away from the base, and it is going to be a proxy Kura storehouse. So already, it looks like Euonymus is planning on setting up the base elsewhere. Looks like they're going to set up a base here. So I think Euonymus is going to take this gold, going to get the storehouse, build another TC here, and get everything set up over here. Knowing how claustrophobic this area is, I think that's actually a really, really good idea. And yeah, I dig it, man. I dig it. So how are we looking down here? We got the Kremlin doing glorious battle with the English TC, super sweaty. And immediately we already see Vanguard Men-at-Arms coming out. So it looks like the old Wookiee is going to be going for a king kill extremely fast here on the Bruce player. And you can do that with English pretty well. You get these Vanguard Men-at-Arms out, right? You get Men-at-Arms out in Feudal Age, and obviously upgrade them to the early Men-at-Arms. You get a Blacksmith, you get armor upgrades, and then you just dive it. And it's going to be incredibly hard for the Bruce to stop. Kremlin will help to an extent, but yeah, they're just like so far behind in terms of the eco because of all the fishing, right? The English are just cackling on the water. Shinobis, interesting. So we got Prime, the Dark Lord of Shinobis. What is he going to be doing with those? Oh my god. Oh man, is the Shinobi going after Oda? Okay, so a Shinobi came over here. The king is hiding. Oh my god. Oh no, Euonymus King is hiding in the Kura storehouse. There's going to be a TC getting power built, but Prime is coming over with assassins. He's got a Shinobi. Oh, this is such good flavor. Oh man, that is such good flavor. Such good flavor. All right. So here it comes. The Shinobi's coming. Prime is going to be proxying. He knows where Oda Nobunaga is hiding. And the ninja's going to come over and start shanking these villagers. And there's a chance he's going to get a couple villager kills here. But the TC is going to 100% finish. Probably not worth diving the Shinobi. He's likely going to get killed here. They turn around and, oh, the villagers are up. They're rising against the Shinobi. Prime does get some decent micro and manages to get away. Is it going to be Samurai or is it going to be Onobugeisha? Okay, guys. Man, this is really scary for Euonymus. Euonymus needs to get Oda Nobunaga and put him into the town center, maybe? Although this thing does have more HP. But the ninjas are going to start lighting it on fire and trying to tear this bad boy down. So they do light it on fire, and they're going to be going after Oda. Okay, this is getting really crunk really quickly, which is why I like this game mode. I think more than standard or old school FFA. I think it's a little bit more exciting. Ezra going with the buffed Aachen Chapel, which now gives, I believe, 15%? Yeah, it got buffed from 10 to 15%. So yeah, it's not bad.
So Order of the Dragon wasn't the most common in the previous builds, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of eco buffs that he does get right here. And we do see the Chorus Storehouse. I believe Oda will pop out and probably make a dash for the town center here at some point. Going to be a little bit safer for him. And yeah, the Shinobis are coming. We do also get some Samurai. So Samurai are the right choice for diving a TC because they're heavily armored. Meanwhile, over here, we do see some Roost Horsemen coming out, and the English are gathering a Dread Legion. Okay. It's getting really, really crazy really quick. We got a battering ram for the English. We have the armor upgrade and the steel arrow upgrade. Did he get the armored upgrade yet? He has not, but I would wager that's going to be a first pick here. Yeah, the Rooster are going to be in for a very tough hold here. That is not going to be easy. In the meantime, Eonimus is spamming TCs around the map, and this is very precarious for Oda. Prime is sitting here with a full chub. He's just sitting there waiting to teleport all the Shinobi on top of the... Oh, he's making a run for it! He's going for the TC, and he gets in. Okay, he does get into the TC. That got really, really dodgy there. And now they know where he is. They're going to be going after that. We got Samurai coming in, and oh my god, is Prime trying to wall him in? Oh, Prime is trying to wall him in, so the king can't escape. Man, he is the predator. You can tell that Prime has been playing this game mode a lot. He knows what he's looking for. So those villagers are going to be jumping in the TC to provide a little bit of missile support, but I think Oda and Nobunaga is in some serious danger. We do see all the barracks just pumping out mass amounts of Samurai. We even see villager pulls from Prime, which is certainly, you know, homeboy's out for blood. How is his army doing here? He is losing a lot of the Shinobi, so Oda might be able to make one more mad dash for it. We'll have to see. Does he have the torch ability for the Shinobi? Does not look like it, but this could be our first kill of the game, ladies and gentlemen. It could be the first kill. So it's on fire, 500 HP. Villagers are going to pop out. He's going to have to make a run for it. He's going to have to make a run for it. Prime's going to be hot on his tail. Okay, he's about to pop out, and Eonimus is in danger. Okay, Oda Nobunaga is going to be taken out. GG, well played. Prime showing why he is the number 4 ranked quick batch FFA player. He gets in there, and Oda Nobunaga has fallen. Prime's army is going to get bigger now. Oh, look at the wheelbarrow falling down the hill. That's kind of a cool theme right there. That's so worth it, though, because now he's got 50 more supply, which is like, you can get extra eco, whatever. So Old Wookiee going to be trying to match him here. He's got his battering rams heading for the Kremlin, and the horsemen are going to be rushing out to intercept. But the English army is pretty erect. Wookiee is a very, very solid player, so he's going to be gathering up the spears, taking down those horsemen. Kremlin is going to pay the troll toll. And you need to surround the town center quickly to make sure the king can't flee. That's always a pretty important thing, to have a couple of units over by that, you know, station there, so he's not going to be able to get away. Man, Prime, the Dark Wizard over here, that was really aggressive. I loved how, like, he was using ninjas to, like, hunt down his opponent's, like, ruler. That was such good thematics, dude. That was so good. That was so good. I love it. So the men-at-arms are trying to make sure the king doesn't escape. They're scouting around. You can obviously see the king is in here. Battering ram's taking down the Kremlin. Now, if the Roost player loses the town center, he's just dead. But also then the king pops out. Oh, the king's out! The king's out! Oh, he's going! The Roost King going out on his shield. I love it. That's pretty epic. Oleg the Wise charging the English longbowmen in defiance. But the Old Wookiee is going to now have 250 supply as well. He's got a really good spawn in the corner. He's got water. He does also have all these supplies nearby. So we're very early on seeing several superpowers emerge in this game. We're seeing Prime, obviously, becoming very powerful, getting Castle Age, Floating Gate. He's going to get Relics. He's also going to get the Yodashiru for the passive gold. And Old Wookiee is looking very powerful as well. On the bottom, we have this weird Mortal Kombat. Yeah, so we have the Japanese with their veteran samurai. So it is a... Oh, he's Castle Age now. Okay, I think the English player is still feudal. So yeah, Siberius is for sure going to die. These are Castle Age samurai with 4 ranged armor. They're going to take literally like 1 or 2 damage. Yeah, 2 damage from you. They don't care at all. So they're going to move in, and I think we're going to be seeing Siberius dying here. I think the samurai were able to defend well enough for Galactic, Chorus Storehouse, and Floating Gate in the corner. And the samurai are coming for blood, so the English are going to be pushed back here. Yeah, and you know, Siberius just had such a rough spot. You know, sandwiched between so many players. It was really, really tough. Yeah, he's losing villagers. His longbowmen are being hunted down. Eventually, there's going to be enough samurai popping out that they're going to be able to... Yeah, and look, he put a Yodashiru in this barracks here, which is excellent because that's going to give you a massive, massive production increase of 200%. So it's like the equivalent of like 3 barracks, right? So... yeah, so he's just going to swarm a samurai. You know, he did just get the ranged armor upgrade, so we're going to be seeing the king, Richard the Lionhearted, eating it here for sure. And now Ezra is going to go for a king kill. So Ezra, with a very scary timing, we have Castle Age Order of the Chads against feudal Byzantines. The Byzantines have a sizable army, but there's no way. These are Castle Age gilded Chads, and they're just going to get there. They're going to get this kill. Yeah, I mean... Ezra needs to fight back. He needs to like turn and attack the units and not focus the TC too hard. But yeah, this is basically going to be it for yellow.
So we are going to be seeing 3 players getting their goodies. Prime is also heading up to... Okay, Prime is going to go try and jack the king kill. I think that's a great idea. So Prime is heading north with Veteran Samurai. He is Castle Age. Not terribly upgraded yet, but he is going to be heading up to try and deny Ezra's kill. And we do see relics being stolen, so Ezra, a very, very good play here. Able to take the relics up to the north. In the meantime, Ezra's forces trying to equalize it. Prime sees what's going on and is probably going to be reacting in kind. You can't just let Ezra get that. I think you have to contest the king kill. You gotta go for it. In the meantime, Wookiee is hunting down some of Siberius' villagers. So Siberius is trying to flee and get a landmark up somewhere else. The king is in the TC though. Richard the Lionhearted has fallen and Galactic has gotten the kill. The English king is going to be trying to flee, but the samurai, they got their katanas and they're going to give him the business. So good night, sweet prince. You will be missed. You'll be missed indeed. All right, all right. So, players dropping like flies, which is very, very fun to see. Oh, the king is making a run for it. Oh, he's running to Prime. Oh, no. The spite. And Prime is going to try and get that kill there. No, the king actually, I don't think he was running to Prime. He was just trying to get away to the south, but... Oh, man, who's going to get it? Oh, and Prime gets the kill. Ezra gets denied. Oh, man, that is big. That is really big. So the king tried to flee from Ezra, but he ran into Prime's mouth here, so... That's very unfortunate for old Ezra. Ezra is going to need to capitalize on this quickly, on any advantage that he can yield here with his good quality units, and try and go take on Prime. Although Samurai are pretty amazing in general, they have a bonus versus infantry, so they trade very well against enemy men-at-arms. Yeah, that's a rough one, though. That's very rough for old Ezra. Prime is now at 300 supply. I mean, he hasn't been able to capitalize on that yet, so it doesn't matter so much yet. Like, Ezra could come in and kill Prime now. His advantage isn't gonna be yielded yet. It's a late game thing. When you get late game, you get full supply, you know, that's when you're really going to be shining, right? But he pulls back, and yeah, Ezra's got a mean army, dude. Those big gilded men-at-arms are no joke. We do see a lot of samurai popping out, as well as Onimusha. Onimusha are able to kite these guys effectively, and they also do 9 bonus versus heavy, which is quite good. But honestly, Ezra might be able to do something here. He's got a scary army. He's got some gilded land snakes coming in, and the Order of the Dragon, they're looking mighty pissed, man. They're coming for blood. Yeah, Ezra... winning most of the fights here, swarming, and where's the ruler of Prime? I believe Prime's ruler is back in the main TC, so he's a little ways away. Should be safe for now. But yeah, Prime needs to kind of scurry away here, consolidate an army of mass Onimusha, and kite very effectively and pick off Ezra's army if he can. Uh-oh! Oh, we got the backstab attempt coming in from Galactic. Okay, it's getting real crazy here, guys. We got Galactic coming in. He's going to be surrounding the main TC. He massacres Prime's gold villagers. Oh, man, that's really not good for Prime. That's really not good. It makes sense that he's being targeted, though, because you want to make sure to take somebody out who has 300 supply, right? In the meantime, Ezra is clearing out much of Prime's real estate. And Prime is in massive, massive danger here, guys. Look at the backstab coming in from Galactic. I love it. I love it indeed. Very, very good. Blood is certainly being spilled here today. So Villager's going to be trying to repair. Mass Samurai going for it. Prime desperately trying to live. I mean, he could get his king out and get him in a transport ship. That'd probably be your best. Yep, Prime's doing it. The transport ship is coming. He's going to make a dash for it with Oda. Does he have Oda Nobunaga? He does. Okay, the Shogun is out, and he's dead. Prime is down for the count. And, you know, that's what you get for not walling, for sure. He could have easily, probably, yeah, he had 400 stone. So he could have gotten some stone walls here, here, and here, and that wouldn't have been able to happen. So maybe a little bit greedy, building no walls, right? Yeah, but that is a really big play coming in from Teal. All right. So now we have Galactic on the Japanese. We have Dark Hunter Ezra on the old Order of the Dragon. And we have the old Wookiee on the English. So looking at the supplies, Galactic is going to be at 250. Wookiee's going to be at 250 if I'm not mistaken. And Ezra is the only one who hasn't gotten an increase. But that doesn't mean he's not going to be okay. He can definitely function with his elite armies. And we got 23 villagers for Galactic here. Going to be aging up and building his landmark where? Tanegashima Gunsmith, no surprises. These games are a lot faster these days. Most are done in 45 minutes. I think that's great. I think that's really good. Because what that means is we can also get more people on stream playing. I think that's going to be the way. Yeah, just needed a wall. Like some sort of a wall here would have probably done a lot. Ezra coming in looking for scraps, but not going to be finding any. Heading down to the south. Ezra probably just goes Wonder now, I would wager. He does have 5 relics. 6 relics on Ezra! With Regnitz. Wow, that's savage. And he's about to get a 7th one, too. He's going to take the old one from Prime's base. So Ezra's economy is going to be pretty poppin'. If I'm in Ezra's shoes, what I do here, yeah, is I wonder. And that's what he's going to be doing. He's got, you know, the gold veins and all the stone outcroppings. He's got plenty of resources to wonder up. He just needs to gather them. So he's Imperial now, and he's going to be setting up another TC to boom, and this is where his wonder is going to be. Surprised it's not more up in the corner here, but at the end of the day, it's an okay spot. It's near his main base, so pretty easy to reinforce. The bottom two players are probably going to be fighting here, I would imagine. I would wager they're going to duke it out. We do have Galactic here, who's Imperial. He's going to be walling, so he's realizing that the walls are pretty important here. He does have a couple war junks. I mean, if he can get Wonder resources too, Galactic, yeah, nobody's eco is that crazy. It's mostly been Mortal Kombat. Mostly been Mortal Wombat. Yeah, that's for sure. Ezra also could threaten Sacreds. Yes, that's true. He has one Sacred here. He has another one, but I don't think Ezra could fight off the English and the Japanese together. I think their combined forces might be a little bit too strong. Wookiee is still Castle Age. How close is Wookiee to aging up? He's pretty damn close. Probably going to be seeing a... yeah, you're probably not going to see Wingard. That's for sure. You're going to be seeing the big scary, the Berkshire Palace. Berkshire, like, up in the middle, defending all these resources. And Berkshire on the trade post could be quite good, too. You just do, like, a Berkshire right here, and it secures all of these. Like, yeah, Berkshire right here, and then you just get a trade going from back corner over here. That's actually a respectable trade. That'd probably be, like, 60 or 70. It's really, really would be worth doing, for sure. All right. So Wookiee is lurking in the south. He's hanging out, and we're going to be seeing the age up here. No, he's just getting his farms going. Oh, there's nothing like those like lovely English farms. When you get that sweet, sweet English farm economy going, dude, it's just so clean. Yeah, we just see the big tech here from Ezra. It looks to be on 7 relics. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, no, 6. And he hasn't grabbed this relic from Prime's old base. No, he did. Okay, so he just got that. In the meantime, he's gathering. Oh my God, he's going to do a naval landing. Oh, I love it. That's so good. And then that would actually be really fun, because then it's just him versus Wookiee in literally a huge map 1v1, where both players will have 250 supply. So that could be actually very interesting. Where are the villagers? We do see 2 docks being built here by Dark Hunter Ezra. He's got a gilded villager on its way down. Okay. With its mighty 65 HP. Makes sense to aggro. Yeah, you got to go after the 300 pop player for sure. Prime was doing very well. He was playing extremely well, but his spawn was a little bit tough, right? He was like right in the middle. Definitely needed a wall. Like I've seen a lot of people like, you know, set up like a proxy castle or something and then wall it and put their king in there as soon as they get castle age. Yeah. But that didn't happen here today, unfortunately, for our mighty champion. So the English are moving down, looking like they want to maybe fight the Japanese, but I don't think they want to fight until they get Imperial. We got the farms online here, Berkshire Palace in the corner. Okay, so they now have Imperial. Upgrades for the old Wookiee is going to be Horticulture, Enclosures, and Elite Men-at-Arms. Very standard stuff. And then usually if the English players have the gold, it'll be Men-at-Arms and Cannoneers. That's like the ideal comp. It's very, very nasty, especially with the attack speed. So 1 dock here, and this landing force is pretty good. He could definitely get in there. The Japanese are not defenseless, though. They have Revolquins. Yeah, I think players need to be more cautious with their kings. And look, I would make the same mistake, too, and get my king sniped. Eonomist here in Prime, speak of unfortunate spawns. Yeah, unfortunate for sure. Unfortunate. But you could build some walls back here and then put like a keep back here or a town center or something. I don't know. Well, Japanese can't do that. It's still Imperial, actually. But he is Imperial now. So just, yeah, build a keep back here and hide your king there. Be a little bit safer. So Ezra gets discovered immediately. So his whole landing force is going to be shut down. Galactic has a bit of a navy. He's got some war junks and basic junks, and he's going to be doing battle with Ezra's Karak as soon as that pops out. Might be able to win it. Yep, there's going to be Takabune coming out, which is the Japanese top-tier warship. So I don't think Ezra's going to have too much success there. We do see the Great Wall of England being set up, the Hadrian's Wall, yes. And that will be protecting the English Empire. They also have control of the water for the most part, so ruling the seas. So they're going to be able to kind of see if anything sneaky is coming their way. Yeah, you guys had a bit of a rough spawn, both of you. Yeah, Ezra and Prime. It's the nature of the beast, though, man. It's the nature of the beast. I actually prefer. I don't like Nomad mode as much as Basic mode myself, but you know, teach their own. So Ezra's Karak is going to lose this fight. The Takabune is going to be shooting a fat rocket at his face right there. So there's the rocket, and it should be folding here in a second. Yep, there it goes. He does have a second warship popping out. Probably not even worth fighting for. For Ezra, you just want to grab all the resources on the map. Just be as greedy as you possibly can, get all the stone, and prepare for a wonder on the top. Because likely these two are going to be fighting, you know. If I were Wookiee, though, or if I were in the position of Galactic, I'd probably be politicking here. I'd be like, hey, Ezra has the entire North all to himself. Let's go deal with him real quick. You know, that is probably the direction I would take.
Because at this point, yeah, he's just going to be a cackle monster if he's left to his own devices. He's getting so much free gold, by the way. Ezra's eco must be insane. 2,000 gold a minute. Yeah, a lot of that's going to be from Regnants, too. He's got 7 relics now, and is there... Oh, okay, those are Yoda that are popping up here. You can see the relics on the minimap, but those are actually the Japanese unique relics, so they cannot be grabbed by other folks. Yeah, he's just gonna be a Wonder Dark Lord in the top for sure. He's gonna set up a Wonder near the old Elsback. We do see reinforced defenses, so increases the health of walls by 40%. Really, really nice. And yep, another relic is gonna be grabbed. Oh no, he's bringing all the relics back. That's very smart, because the first thing to fall is gonna be this, and then your opponents, cut off your gold income. But moving all the relics to the back and putting them here in cannon towers, it's gonna give you a big buff. You get armor, you get damage increase, you get sight range increase, weapon range increase. It's super, super strong. Super, super strong. So here they come. We see the relics being dropped off in the north. In the meantime, old Wookiee gathering his English legions here. And his points are pretty good. Wookiee's economy is going to be pretty poppin' here soon. He's got a nice, lovely English farm. Look how nice these farms are. Oh, so it's so symmetrical and clean, and everything just looks great. Yeah, over here on the west, we do see stone being gathered. And let's see who's going to be closest to getting to a wonder. Galactic is at 2k stone, but his gold is a little bit low. Nobody's really as close as you'd think. Why does Ezra not have more villagers on stone right now, trying to just pump it up? Let's see what the markets look like. Does anybody have a market laying around? We can see if anybody's like buying stone. It's got to be getting to that point, although I guess we're still kind of early in the game considering it's a nomad game. Trying to see any markets laying around. I don't see any markets. So no markets here. I would imagine the English probably have one. It's always good to balance your economy with a market, just so you can kind of buy things in a pinch. Sell resources, sell food when it gets a little bit excessive. But yeah, doesn't look like markets here. Yeah, nope, not going to happen. Wookiee is going to be securing trade in the middle, so clearly that's one of his intents, I think. He does have an outpost here and a big army guarding it, so yeah, a lot of juicy resources. I mean, man. 2,400 stone, 8k gold here, 8k here. I mean, that is so incredibly nice. So incredibly nice. So the Dread Legions gather in the middle. Down to the south, the Japanese are being very, historically accurate isolationists, sitting on their island and just doing cool stuff. Their farm eco is okay. It's not as good as the English or the other players, so I definitely think that Galactic needs to kind of pump those numbers up in terms of his eco, and yeah, it looks like he is now. He's switching a lot. 49 idle bills. He's out of the map grabbing resources, but yeah, he's kind of trapped in the corner. He can go to Prime's old base. Prime does have a couple big gold nodes that he could perhaps take, but old Wookiee is going to get all the goodies. He's going to get all the stone and potentially be able to wander up first. Looking at the resources right now, we do see a 1,100 stone for the Japanese. Old Wookiee at 438. Ezra probably upgrading his cannon towers? No, he's not. He just has the relics hidden in there for now. I would imagine another layer of walls would be good, like a big wall on the outside. So what you do is you get walls here, and you go down, around, and up over the top. Because if it's kind of a centralized wonder position, it's hard to defend from multiple angles. Granted, both players are going to just attack. Like, Japanese will come here, and English are going to come here, right? Okay, here's the market. Yeah, nobody's buying anything. It's just it's the status quo right now. The English economy, though, should be pretty nuts here soon. Like, his gold income should be pretty legit. Yeah, 1,700 a minute. But Ezra's is for sure going to be better. Oh my god, Ezra at 26, 5,000 gold. Yeah, he's getting those numbers up. He's heading to the wonder. And now, yeah, Ezra is starting to get 31 on stone. He's getting 1,500 a minute. So there will be a wonder soon. And I would imagine the politics will start stacking against him shortly. Although Wookiee is also quite powerful. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. The Baron is choming. He is. I'm loving this domination mode. Me too. I think it's way better. Yeah, I think it's way, way better. Yeah, like turtling is, turtling is fun and all, but this makes for a much more exciting experience, I think, and for the players and for the folks watching as well. Is Wookiee trading yet? I don't know if he's going to trade yet until trading you usually turn on after you, secure all the resources, right? You can trade, if you want to be really greedy too, and just delete a lot of your military. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Like, Wookiee could delete all of his longbows and spears and keep his gold units, and then just, build 30 extra traders if he wants to be super greed economy. It's definitely going to be a wonder race though, because holding a wonder, I'm just casting today, Wang. Yeah, we're just going to be casting games. So we'll be doing another one right after this, obviously, and we'll see how long this one goes. We've only been going for 30 minutes, which is pretty nuts. I might get the itch and play one. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, Wang. There's a chance we might play it. Since these ones are so quick, I think I might be able to handle it with my old paws. Yeah, Ezra is definitely in the best position on the map, but the other players do have higher populations. So Ezra probably is going to want to... oh man, we got the cannons coming online. Where are they upgrading? Okay, yeah, Ezra's getting mass cannon towers here already.
That's going to be pretty brutal. Yeah, look at this. Oh, cannons for the cannon god. Who else has any amount of stone? Galactic is sitting on, yeah. Galactic's eco is probably the weakest of the three of them. And Old Wookiee is looking pretty rich as well, with a decent amount of stone being gathered, a lot of gold being gathered. But yeah, I think like while the rates are low, you know, while the stock market's looking good, you need to buy stone while it's low. If you're sitting on 5,000-6,000 gold, I think it's 100% worth it, especially if you're an English player. Like in Wookiee's position here, to just start buying stone. It does give people a heads up that there's a wonder coming, but like, I mean, that's obvious at this point. You got 3 players. I think that's going to be the way. Professor Bone says these ones are so quick. In before turns match lasts 8 hours. I know, dude. I know. Yeah, it's something. It's something. Yep. So Ezra's being greedy too. His army's like turbo small. He's only got 39 military, but yeah, these are all going to be upgraded to stone towers here, and yeah, even more getting upgraded. The ones on the outside getting upgraded to help deal with the flanks and whatnot. The Wonder probably going to go down. Maybe he'll delete the town center, I would wager. Although the town center does give the emergency repairs. Maybe he takes his stone outcropping and deletes the houses in the middle and then sets it up right there. Yeah, he needs to secure this side as well. We do see towers coming up, so Ezra being very thorough with his planning. Enemy neutralizing sacred sites? No, I'm surprised they're just letting Ezra have those sacred sites too. I think every player is kind of thinking right now that they're like, hey, I'm going to be going for a wonder. I think that's everyone's mindset here. And the Japanese setting up a lot of military. Are they going to make a play on the Old Wookiee? I wonder. They might be. I mean, the fact that they're setting up a lot of military eco is definitely a big sign. Strangely enough, no Castle Age or Imperial Age upgrades here from Galactic. Definitely, yeah, oh, Galactic is out of gold. Okay. So, yeah, he's definitely in the worst spot. Galactic has no more gold left. I mean, he's getting passive gold, but I think he's going to be trying to fight his way out. But, yeah, he's unfortunately for Galactic likely going to be a Kingmaker this game. Whoever he attacks, the other person will probably win. But you never know. I mean, in this game with the king, you know, being able to take out your opponent's king, it's, you know, anyone's game. So Frederick Barbarossa here, the Order of the Dragon ruler, is sitting in the mighty Elsbach Palace. I love the flavor of that. I think that's super cool. We do see towers coming down to the far side. Ezra has a pretty big wall network. Yeah, he's getting his wall set up here. So everywhere is going to be pretty walled off, and he's setting up an attack force. So, oh, Ezra looks like he's maybe going to be trying to kill the Japanese down here. Oh my god, look at the Haggard naval trade! Hey, you know what? That's better than nothing. I mean, Galactic is at least getting some money. Yeah, he's got some naval trade. I like that. That's kind of cheeky. Now, how much are the English getting from their trade route? I know I saw some traders coming out, and he should be 250 supply. The Old Wookiee did get a kill. Yeah, he's at 232 right now, so here he comes, and 50 gold's worth it. Yeah, I mean, you can't really get too much further than that. I think that's like, maybe up here, this will give you like 52 gold. I think that one's a little bit further away, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say. You gotta love the Haggard Sea Trade. You gotta love it. It's pretty magical. It really is. Walls being set up, and the Japanese are, whoa, what are they doing? No! Oh no, he's killing his own trade! Oh no! That's one of my moves, dude. Oh no, Galactic just killed his own naval trade. Oh no, Galactic! Oh no. Anakin, I'm too weak. So Wookiee knows what's about to happen. I think he's very privy to this situation. He's decapping the sacred site, so Wookiee taking away Ezra's sacreds. He's decapping this one as well. As far as the sacreds, we got one here, one over here, and one on the far side as well. Ezra's probably going to pull the trigger relatively soon on the Wonder, I would wager. Yeah, his wood's a little bit low, though. He probably needs to save up more. So Ezra upgrading all his units now. You can see all the fancy upgrades. He's got the War Horses, the Steeled Arrow, Damascus Steel. All the goodies coming. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate for old Galactic here. Yeah, he does have another dock to trade with. Fortunate for him. So he's going to be going to that one, and it is going to be 14. He's losing a little bit on his trade route, but hey, at least he's still got something. Yeah, at least he's still got something. Now, over on the middle, Ezra's, you know, kind of scraps are being cleared out by Wookiee. I think it's very obvious that there's going to be a Mortal Kombat. Is anybody still in the game, by the way? Prime, are you still in here? Can one of you guys give us some, like, updates on the politics? Did you stay in the game after you were defeated? And the Onomist? If we can get some updates on the in-game politics, that would be greatly appreciated. I'd be very curious to hear that. Frederick with the red beard. He's ready, dude. His beard is red and he's pissed. So Japan able to get out and get some trees, but that's pretty much it. It looks like Japan wants to fight now. Wookiee maybe should, like, kind of, like, extend an olive branch. That wouldn't be a bad idea. You know, if Wookiee was like, let him out and was like, hey, I'm going to let you have this gold node here, like, let you go over to Prime Space to get some gold. You know, he's definitely oppressing poor Galactic here. Galactic sitting in the corner, basically just too weak. He needs a little bit of milk. He's starving. We see more towers coming up from Ezra. Ezra really being thorough with his Wonder Defense. I think Ezra knows that his army is going to be much smaller than the other players, so he's just trying to compensate by having really, really stalwart defenses, right? He'll be able to fight for a while, though, but English armies are pretty good. English, like, hand cannoneer, men-at-arm armies are brutal. Especially with the attack speed increase you get from the network of castles here. It's going to be 20% attack speed. That's a huge damage multiplier on your already very, very high DPS. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Ezra's got one villager building all these. I mean, hey, you know, it is a gilded villager, so I guess they'll get there. Yeah, it's working through it. Japanese sitting in the corner with their haggard trade here. Galactic, very, very poor in terms of gold. But he finally manages to get some, so good on him. Galactic able to find some goodies, and we do see the sacred sites being taken again by Ezra, so he moves his prelates down there to get those. Most of his upgrades are done. He's getting siege works, incendiary arrows, so he's going to get all of his university upgrades, and he's going to be quite cozy. I mean, the amount of resources he has just like laying around his lands is nuts. That area where he settled was so resource rich. All right, I'm seeing if there's any updates in game. No reveal after the elimination wasn't enabled, so I left the game. Got it, okay. Got it. You guys talking about the cryptos? Yeah, so Yodashiru is good. Obviously going with Floating Gate. It gives you a pretty big power spike quickly. Whereas the cryptocurrency miners from Buddhism are good in like really long grindy games. So arguably in the current meta of FFA, which of course now has kings in it, probably going Floating Gate would be a little bit better, I would say. Because it takes a long time to get those crypto miners online, and you know, you're more rewarded for like taking people out in Castle Age, right? So getting the Floating Gate and putting a Yodashiru in a military building, kind of like what we saw from Prime earlier, where he was able to head over and take down the other Shogun. I mean, that seems to be the way. So yeah, Ezra likes to do this. This is one of his signature kind of strategies. While he goes for a wonder, he also like attacks your base and tries to snipe you. So yeah, it looks like that's what he's going to be trying here. Setting up a lot of siege workshops. It looks like he's getting all the upgrades. Yeah, we have all the siege works upgrades coming out. And resources. Let's take a look at current resources. So we got 6,000 stone for Ezra, 8,000 for old Wookiee. Oh shit, Wookiee could just straight up wonder right now, guys. Yeah, Wookiee might want to just slap the base on that wonder, because like the Japanese player is not going to be able to do much after he loses his first army. His army is like a leftover from when he had a lot of gold, although, no, he's back on gold now. So yeah, he'll be able to do more. Okay. Yeah, Japan is kind of back in it a little bit. Yeah, but Wookiee does have the advantage of being able to wonder first. Looks like villagers are being pulled, and he's going for it. Yeah, that's my boy Wookiee. That's what I'm talking about. Ezra is chomping very, very hard. Yeah, he's almost at 30% chomp. Yeah, that's right. Come on, buddy. Slap the base. Oh man, that's 86 villagers. How's Wookiee's bank aside from that? 44,000 food is really good, and he's still got 59. Yeah, dude, he has 179 economy because of his bonus population. That's the reward you get for taking players out. Now, it's not that Ezra didn't try, but he certainly didn't have good fortune with that. All right. So what's it going to be? 85 villagers. I think you just slap it down. Here it comes. Old Wookiee's wondering. Ezra's preparations are, unfortunately not going to be helping him here. But yeah, he's going to have to come across and attack the old Wookiee. We get walls coming up here. Beautiful, beautiful play by the old Wookiee. I love it. My dog is here. He's fighting valiantly, and he's getting it, dude. He is getting it. So Japan is going to be rolling over right away. Japan's going to be mobilizing an army. Wookiee is going to need to cut down on his villagers, though, after this. Yeah, so we see the Cathedral of St. Thomas being set up. His king is hidden in the corner in the Berkshire, which is very good. I like that. Walls are being power built here. And Wookiee probably wants to get back on some farms. I would probably delete like half these villagers. And then when the fighting gets really pitched, you delete all your villagers. Like that's kind of how you typically do it. The traders are still bringing back resources. Walls are being built here. And it is go time, baby. It is go time. So is Ezra moving out yet? He does have his elite Gilded Knights kind of scouting the borders. In the middle, we do have a formidable English army. It's got about 70 units in it. So pretty respectable. Should be able to fight off the Order of the Dragon units. We are going to be seeing the Japanese coming over from the south, from the southwest, I suppose. And these villagers, yeah, just jump back onto the farms right now and delete a handful of them for sure. Although, where are those villagers going? Oh, Wookiee has like no wood. Holy shit. Okay. Wookiee needs to get on wood, man. Oh, he's not going to be able to make much in terms of, I mean, he'll make men-at-arms, but that's basically it. He's going to need some wood units like horsemen, too. Horsemen are essential for defending wonders because they can dive artillery and, intercept reinforcements. He's getting another layer of wall set up here, and now he's mobilizing here, but his wood income is rough. Wookiee needs to be a little bit quicker on his micro here. He's got a lot of idle villagers who could just be booming him in resources right now, but alas, he is not. Is Ezra going to counter on the sacred sites? It looks like he was thinking about it. He had 3 prelates there, but they're going to get intercepted and killed. And the English army is going to be gathering, and now the villagers are being sent back to the farms. He needs to get on wood, like stat. So, okay, Wookiee's going to get 38, and yeah. He's got a good military. He's got 83 supply, but he needs to deal with the Japanese incursion. That's going to be a strong force. We got Spring Alts coming out. And is he going to be able to fight this? Find out on today's episode of Dragon Ball Z. He moves out, and yeah, this Japanese army is going to steamroll him. He needs to consolidate his military. There it is. And start spamming hand cannoneers. Wookiee should just be spamming only hand cannoneers and men-at-arms while he has the gold. And then mixing in horsemen to dive artillery. That's like would be a very, very good wonder defense situation. That is a shitload of mangonels here, but the Japanese player does miss Micro a little bit. He doesn't engage the mangoes and might get dove here. Wookiee even pulling in some villagers. Yeah, you need to dive all those artillery pieces. Screw everything else. Nothing else matters. But I think England will eventually be able to hold this. Although the mangoes are getting a big amount of damage here. Wookiee going to be slapping down a tower just to try and provide the topical buffs here. Hand cannoneers on their way. Blasting some of the samurai, and we do see the men-at-arms diving in, taking down some of the mangonels, but overall most of them do survive, and the Japanese are going to win this fight. England does have the advantage of the home field, though, so they're going to be able to pump out a lot of units, but Wookiee needs to stop doing the Reaganomics and probably consolidate an army back here a little bit. Yeah, he's chasing the mangoes. A couple men-at-arms do get in there. Very, very tanky. English men-at-arms are absolute linebackers. With the ironclad upgrade, they are not messing around. Okay. Classic Ezra. And oh man, Wookiee does not have scouting on this right now. He deleted all his fishing boats, so he's not going to be seeing Ezra coming across the water. The Japanese are driven back, but you know, they put up a good fight there. They definitely didn't do badly. Big danger here. Ezra is immediately going to be setting up transport ships and getting a big landing force. Probably going to just... Oh, he's going stables, actually. Okay. I thought it was going to be Trebs, but that's a long way for Trebs to make it. It for sure is. But the King, I mean, the King snipe is very much on the table. Yeah, this King is in huge danger. So Japan is going to be surging forward. Galactic's Eco is back online after he was able to kind of secure some gold. We see Men-at-Arms, Elite Crossbowmen coming out. And do they not have the melee upgrades? Oh man, he does not have all the upgrades on his Men-at-Arms. He's actually missing quite a bit. Yeah, there's no melee upgrades for the old Wookiee. Very, very strange blunder. Okay, there it is. All right, so he's got the fitted leather work coming out and all the goodies. Mangonels are on their way back, and England is just pouring in with their men-at-arms. Meanwhile, Ezra is scheming a backstab. So Ezra is clearly not going to be going through the front. Rather, he's going to be trying to do a landing force here, which is a good idea. I like the landing force idea. England is extremely vulnerable here. It's going to be a big panic for the old Wookiee once he sees that. But Wookiee is able to hold back the Japanese forces reasonably well. For Wookiee, at this point, yeah, unfortunately, I think you need to keep your villagers going because your gold is a little bit low. Yeah, delete the traders, I suppose. Just take the passive gold from the farms. That's probably going to be enough. And yeah, he's got 69 on wood. That's what she said. Maybe re-equipping these farms soon would be good as well. His food is lowering. Japan is bleeding his economy pretty dry, though. The Berkshire is, yes, Berkshire is good against Navy if they try and land here. That's true. If they come all the way down. I don't know if they can get past this, but he's just going to land here. He's probably going to land here with like villagers and military, and then he's gonna follow up with he's gonna build infrastructure here while he's landing and causing devastation. And if Japan is having success, yeah, we see the Wonders at about 10 minutes. England is falling back. Japan has already gotten through their walls, several layers of the walls, and it's become a very pitched fight here. Very, very pitched fight. Yeah, England needs to pull back and get their artillery support in if they can. Ezra, in the meantime, decapping Sacreds, but it's not going to matter. The counter-sacred play is not going to be on the table right now. So, yeah, if this Wonder gets taken down, at that point, you know, you would easily put your money on Ezra. He's got a very, very secured position here. I don't know how many of these are upgraded. I don't think too many of them are. England just fighting tooth and nail here against the Japanese, but Galactic doing a great job. Looks like some of the artillery does get picked off there. England going to be setting up more stables. For England, James, he does not have his horsemen upgraded yet, though. He's only gone into the men-at-arms. So a couple little blunders here from Wookiee. I mean, his men-at-arms definitely would have traded way better with the samurai if they had maxed out melee armor. It is getting maxed out now, slowly but surely, but that was very late. Very, very late. Although I do agree with Wookiee's Wonder timing. I think that was the right play. Now he's just got to defend. He's got to play well. He's got to defend. I think Wookiee should be spamming out like maybe 20, 30 horsemen from the side stables and using them to intercept the artillery. That's something that you see folks who are really good at defending Wonders do, because you could just pick all this off and then they can't make any progress to your walls. That would be very, very strong. But overall, England trades well with Imperial Japan. I mean, it's fine. Their hand cannoneers with attack speed buffs do good. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Yes, horsemen. Even though they're very, very poor upgrades, they're still potato age horsemen. Is Wookiee going to be getting those upgraded? He is. So they're going to be getting upgraded to veteran. But even as like Dark Age horsemen, they can still hunt artillery. Okay, not Dark Age, but feudal. They do manage to hunt that, and the men-at-arms are holding well. Ezra is gathering his Doom Legion. So we see the transport ships being set up here. He's playing it very, very cagey, though. Like, if this landing force fails, like, once or twice, it's over. Whereas if he had just pushed through the front with, like, battering rams and traditional tactics, it might have actually been better, but we'll find out if his gamble pays off. It very well could. It very well could. Because this is going to be completely. This is like the Harkonnens in the Carino landing on the Atreides. It's a complete Sardaukar surprise. All right, elite crossbowmen blasting some of those guys away, and we do see the English mustering its forces here. How's Japan's supply looking? Japan is actually out of gold, so they are getting 1,400 a minute, I believe, just from passive. But that's going to diminish here in a second, right? Or is that from his trade? Oh, it might be from his Haggard trade. Galactic is pushing very well, though. He's doing a good job. Like, he's gaining a little bit of ground against the English, like, every minute here. A little bit of ground. And if the English really get buckled in 1 or 2 fights, I mean, the Wonder is right here. It's very, very close by. He could offer a Wonder delete, but yeah, Ezra's evil schemes are soon to be unfurled. Oh, Ezra, if he plays a dangerous game and then gets too close to the Berkshire, I don't think he can go all the way down here. We're going to see. He's going to land right here. He better bring villagers, though, because if he just brings knights, then, yeah, he's not going to be able to do a whole lot. Okay, he's got bombards and villagers coming. Very, very good. And does the old Wookiee see this? Wookiee he sees it. If Wookiee is paying attention to the minimap, which is very hard to do when you're under attack, he would see the knight and the boats landing here. He would see it. But, yeah, he's got his hands full. Good horseman rating. Very, very good play by Wookiee here. This is what I'm talking about. You dive artillery, it distracts your opponent, slows them down, and is overall just the way to do it. All right, so Ezra's landing forces here. He's going to start setting up siege workshops. Bombards could easily... oh, the king has been moved. Okay, the king is hiding by the Wonder now. So Richard the Lionhearted... there was a second Richard the Lionhearted. He's here. He's pulled back. Wookiee... Oh, man. Is this all in time? You're 6 minutes away. Villagers are being pulled. He sees him landing here. The Japanese forces are making good progress. Granted, they don't have a lot of, like, hard siege, but that king is in the open. He's going to need, like, a tower back here or something. Maybe, like, get a tower and upgrade it to stone, somewhere for him to hide. Like, a couple mangonel shots could easily just kill him, right? But yeah, Ezra's going to be blitzing in. Berkshire Palace is going to be somewhat helpful, but overall, it is going to get killed most likely. And the English are sallying forth to defend. Yeah, definitely start mixing in some spearmen to deal with these knights, but these are elite gilded chads. Those are not... Oh, no, the Ozutsu blob. The Ozutsu are on the way over, and we're for sure going to be seeing an Ezra Wonder. I think if you're Wookiee at this point, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to say, uh-oh, the king is in danger. Oh, man, he's in huge danger. Delete these walls now and run this way. That's your only chance. Oh, no. Oh, no, Richard. Oh, he's down, and there goes the old Wookiee. GG, well played. I think maybe a transport ship could have been good, too, like hiding your king in a transport ship out here. But that, you know, under pressure like that, there's a lot going on. And now Ezra probably wins the game. He's going to just drop a Wonder right now. We see the Great Palace of Flensburg going up, and there's like a 0% chance the English is going to get that. So GG, well played, man. Ezra played a great game. Good and sneaky, you know. Yeah, very, very sneaky indeed. Yeah, the Berkshire, I mean, these are gilded knights. These guys are just absolute Terminators. They have freaking 9 ranged armor. Ezra deletes those knights to rebuild them at his home base, which is a smart play. Yeah, it's Order of the Dragon feels very good in this format. For like base diving and stuff and like sniping, I feel like you can get these big alpha strikes. Well played, Wookiee. You played a great game, dude. You were an absolute champion, hero of the people. Yeah, that was a hard hold. That was a very hard hold. I rushed the Wonder, needed upgrades first. Yeah, I think if you had more upgrades, you could have fended off the Japanese. Yeah. I don't think you rushed the Wonder, though. The Wonder was good. I think you just needed to get those upgrades before you built it, like a little bit earlier, because you had the gold, too. So Ezra is looking very villainous now. He's got the Great Palace of Flensburg. Towers are not really upgraded out here too hard, as far as I can tell. Yeah, looking okay. And Japan's going to be cruising up, but, I mean, good luck with that. That's going to be incredibly hard. Ezra is a top-tier Wonder defender, like very, very good at it. And, yeah, he's got the resource advantage on you. I mean, Japan does have the dreaded Ozutsu. That's the only thing. Where's his king? His king is hiding in the Els Chad Palace in the back. GG, Wookiee. It was a lot of fun, man. GG, well played. Kings are now a thing, yeah. So each player gets a king, and if the king dies, then you lose, which is really fun. It's really fun. Yeah, there wasn't too many places for old Wookiee to hide it. Maybe if Wookiee had vision of the sea, maybe like kept a couple naval ships out there, he could have stopped that. I bet you if Wookiee had like 5 or 6 naval ships patrolling the waters here, he would have won the game. He would have probably been able to stop Ezra and defend that. It would have been close, but A lot of little things, but it's good. It's always a good lesson. So Japan is going to be surging forward. They are setting up forward infrastructure, but it's not that forward. You definitely would want it like right here, like in this open space, to just push in. Ezra does have extra military now, I believe. Yeah, his population's 250 because he was able to kill the king. So now him and Japan are pretty much on similar terms. Although Japan's military, Japan's actually at 300, so Japan did get 2 king kills. Who did they kill? They got Prime and then must have gotten someone else that I didn't see. I could have sworn that Ezra got Wookiee, but yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? So Japan with the Ozutsu, and Japan can get through the gatehouses here because you can just attack ground. So even though you can't like click on the walls with Ozutsu, you attack the ground next to them. I mean, like Japan is brutal at breaking through your defenses. Very, very good. So they're moving in, and the Order of the Dragon is going to be very strong, though. They have 27 gilded hand cannoneers. It depends on how well he micros them. I mean, if they do get bonked on the head by all of these mangoes, that's going to be pretty nasty indeed. But yeah, they're ready to fight. They're ready to go, and Ezra is going to be flanking. Ezra is incredibly good at dealing with wonder defenses. I would say definitely one of the better folks we have at it. Very, very sneaky with his cavalry. He's always flanking, waiting in the bushes, and he's just going to wait for the mangoes to be vulnerable, and then he's going to swoop into the cavalry. So he'll engage with his frontal force here and like kite the infantry and the Ozutsu away, and then he's going to dive in the back, I would imagine. Yeah, here they come. So they're on their way, and he's luring the army out. The Japanese army supply is going to be rocking 133, whereas Ezra is sitting at 170. So Ezra's military is actually straight up stronger at this point. He cut a lot of eco. Ezra's economy is kind of poor, though. He might not be able to replenish super easily. And we do see killing the Brightness Cathedral wouldn't be bad. Just like starting to work on landmarks, maybe. But here comes the big cavalry flank. We're going to see how effectively Galactic is able to deal with this. But Samurai are not going to be very good against Gilded Chads. They're going to have a bad time. So immediately the big surround is visible. Japan tries to sally some Samurai forth. But the elite Gilded Knights with the Dragon War Horse are just going to blitz this army down. Samurai getting a little bit of work done in the front, but the Gilded Land Snakes also trade very well into them. And yeah, that's a brutal fight. He's going to need to mix up his army comp a little bit, probably get some more spears in there. Probably spear, Ozutsu, and I don't know, I guess Samurais are still okay, but they don't trade particularly well into a lot of these units. So Ezra just rolls that army up. He rolled that army up and smoked it, that's for sure. So we see those guys fleeing, and yeah, I don't see too many opportunities for the Japanese. And Galactic seems like a great player, very, very solid player, but like you could put like even like I think pro level players in this position, and they wouldn't be able to probably get it at this point. I mean, maybe if you put like Beastie in there or someone like that, but he might be able to find a way. But I don't know. It's gonna be incredibly tough. It's gonna be incredibly tough. Oh boy, hey, it's your birthday, Serona. You want to host the next one? If you do, shoot me a message in Discord. We can get you hosting on your for the next game, if you want to. Happy birthday, happy birthday. All right, so how we looking? Yeah, I mean, Ezra could probably even just go kill the Japanese, which I think is what he's going to do. He's going to start sieging the forward infrastructure. Japan did mix in more spearmen, which is good. Definitely a more spearman-heavy comp would be nice. Ezra's not really making infantry for the samurai to fight, effectively. I mean, he does have a couple, I suppose, gilded land snakes. He's torching down the walls here. Looking at the Wonder Tracker, we're at 10 minutes right now. Yeah, that was a glorious gilded charge. It really was. That was a super glorious one. And the hordes of Japan gather. Meanwhile, up in the north, Ezra's just Giga Chad Elite Gilded Knight Army just continues riding around. I believe there's some horsemen mix in there too, but yeah, they're going to be able to intercept a lot. Yeah, Japan is basically dead in the water. I don't see what they can do. I mean, they could try and trade. Oh, they actually have cross-map trade. If Japan wanted to, they do have some cross-map trade. He's got to keep for his king in the back. But yeah, if he scouted here, I mean, at this point, though, there's not enough time to really get that established, but there would be cross-map trade for Japan, which if this was like a non-wonder situation, he could get back in the game and maybe fight Ezra with that, but I don't see that going down. Ezra's got like 7 or 8 relics, you know? I thought Turin was doing an April Fool's. No. I usually don't do April Fool's stuff. Yeah, myself. Our Discord, we had some good April Fools for sure. Frost had us covered there. It was pretty great. All right, so we're gathering up here. Serona, again, if you want to host the lobby, let me know. Japan is getting a little bit desperate. Battering rams are coming out, and they're just trying to knock through the extremely outer layer of walls of Ezra. Ezra's going to be mobilizing his cavalry down there. And we got 9 minutes and 20 seconds of suffering, where we are going to be seeing the Japanese player desperately trying to get in and probably just failing on repeat. Ezra does have Sacred Sites, 1, 2, and he does not have the 3rd Sacred Site, but probably going to be grabbing that one again just for the free gold. I mean, Sacred Sites it's good money. Sacred Sites are great, man. They'll give you some decent income. You guys want some power sacred place? Won't it happen? All right, so here comes the Du Hast, a little bit of Ramsteining, although it's not coming from the Holy Romans or Order, so it's not a true Ramstein, but they do get through the walls, and Japan has mustered a good army, and it is very spear heavy, so that's good. You definitely want a lot of spears, although a shit ton of samurai. Wow, 76 samurai here. Ezra's army is going to pull back. Ezra currently looking at his armies at 167, and Japan is maybe going to pump those numbers, 151, so Japan's army is still a little bit smaller. He's getting money. Where's he getting his gold from? Is this really all from naval trade? He's got to have, like, some Yoda Shiru. Yeah, the Yoda Shiru are giving him passive money, and where else is he getting his money from, dude? Yeah, he's got these, which are going to give him 25 gold. Yeah, there. And then, I don't know how he's making so much money. Oh, he probably has the tech where he can get the extra Yoda Shiru. And I guess the naval trade is giving him, yeah, it's giving him about 1,000 a minute with all the relics he has. So he's in the fight, you know, he's in the fight. I'm just disappointed around streaming Monkey Island, yeah. All right, sounds good, Serona. Stand by. Stand by. So the Rams are coming up to the gatehouse, and Ezra is going to do the same thing all over again. He's going to engage with a small army in the front, and he's going to flank with the Gilded Chads, but there's a lot of Yachty in here, and Japan does have very good spears. They're pretty solid, and you can see the 15% attack damage from the Bannerman is great. Japan, I think, I would say Japan is probably one of the best FFA civs. If I had to guess, I'm a little bit out of the loop. I've been, you know, I play 3 or 4 different games, so I'm not like super meta in any of them per se, but if I had to guess at the top factions, I would probably say in this particular game mode, I actually feel Order of the Dragon and HRE are probably pretty good. But yeah, Sushi is probably top tier, and Japan I would say is top tier as well. I would say Sushi in Japan, and then like a wild guess would be maybe like HRE. I feel like Order might be like sleeper really strong in this game mode, like the Kings, and their ability to like tank town centers and snipe like monarchs and stuff. So he gets back, he dives. The Japanese army does kill a couple, but then the Gilded Chads are going to be coming in with a giant flank. That is quite erect. And yeah, this is going to be a slaughter. And the Japanese player taps out knowing it's over. Thank you. Thank you, Galactic, for not making us sit through 8 minutes of you suffering. I greatly appreciate that. And that's that. All right. So, GG, well played. Ezra showing us why he is one of our greats in FFA. Very, very strong. And he gets the dub there. Very good spawn, though, to be fair. He had a god tier spawn. So his odds of winning in conjunction with him being a good player, he had like the best spawn in the lobby. So, you know, that was pretty insane. That was pretty insane. Top factions are Sushi, Order of the Dragon, Japan, and then China. Okay, I was pretty close. I missed China. Yeah, I suppose China's very good. Fire Lancers and, you know, good ecos and all that goodness there. All right, Serona. So, Serona, you're on my friends list, right? Let me check here. If you're not, Serona, you need to add me so I can spectate. Okay, you're right here. So, go ahead and host Kingslayer mode, domination, and do standard, not nomad. All right, so they're gonna get that set up. Let me just clear all these messages. Can we clear them? All right, so Serona's gonna be our host because it's Serona's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Serona. You got it? Just making sure they're receiving it. Yeah, it's a very fun format. Very, very fun indeed. All right. Yeah, I'm not hosting the lobby. Serona is. There's a lobby is open already. So if you guys want to fire it up, get on in there. Yeah, I could see China being really good. Like their eco is insane. Their militaries are top tier. They have extra landmarks. Fire Lancers would probably be super heavy metal. Like if I were to play, I would probably just want to turtle with China and Fire Lance snipe people. But although honestly, the best way to probably play China is like fast castle, snipe like 2 TC Song into castle, into mass palace guard, and swarm somebody's base and like dive their TC and get king kills, you know? Ah, yeah. That's the good stuff, baby. That's the good stuff. Hey, Will, take care, man. Turning crew past my bedtime, but I'll watch the rest of the morning. It'll be here waiting for you, don't worry. GG. Yeah. I don't know if the king was a donation. It looked like it was kind of running from your army, but it could have also been going to Prime as well. I'm not sure if it was a donation. It might have been though. It might have been. Failed start rebooting. Sounds good. Serona, do your best to get the same people in the lobby as well if you can. I'll be back in just 1 second. I'm just gonna go refill my water, and I think I have a fancy. Oh no, that's for the Total War Chaos Clash. Let me see if I have one of my own. Hold on. Do I have it here? There we go. All right, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. It's not going to be long. Just going to refill my water and some other goodies. Yeah, remake the game and make sure you get the same people in there. BRB. All right, guys, we're back in business. Let's get it going. Hopefully you enjoy the jump scare. And let's find old Sirona on the friends list. Okay. Oh, looks like it says they're in lobby, but I can observe the match. That's strange. That is very strange indeed. See what happens if I try and observe the match here. Is it just going to crash the game? No, I don't want to enter the game. Okay, there we go. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in business. Thank you all for joining. Hopefully the jump scare wasn't too scary. So we have Velvet Thunder on the Abbasid. We have Sirona on the Holy Roman Empire. Nomad on the Ottomans. Jordan on the Mongols. Lester on the Japanese. Naniori on Jeanne d'Arc. Quill on the Delhi Sultanate, going straight for the fat elephants. And the Abbasid dynasty is going to be led by Ventus. You know, it would be the funniest flex ever is to like bring your king to battle. Like imagine if like you're just so powerful, you got like 350, 400, whatever, and you have this huge army with your king marching behind them, you know? That would be so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, the lobbies do fill pretty quick. Hey Gunhound, how you doing, man? Mighty Gunhound is here, yes. Gunhound, if you wanna play one of these, let me know, man. We could have you host one. If you want to host the next one. You just let me know, brother. Hope you're doing well. Always good to see you. Alright. So you got the players. The Monarchs will be fleeing. Delhi could be interesting here. What can Delhi do really well? I guess they can build a lot of keeps. But I feel like the Delhi meta has gone more so to the House of Learning to get some of those like tech upgrades. I could be wrong. But we're taking our time loading in here. Hey, I'm glad you're doing good, man. Dies the 10 horsemen snipe? Yeah, Serenium, yeah. It's probably what would happen. It's probably what would happen. All right. So we're doing standard this time. Oh, is it islands? Okay, for a second I thought we were on islands. So, wow, look at this spawn up here for Ventus. Spawning on the west side of the map, due west, true west, it is going to be Ventus x Ventus. He's always been very good in Abbasid. He does have Al-Aziz. Oh, that's pretty cool. He's got his dude there ready, his sultan of sorts. And to the south, it is going to be Sirona, the birthday boy, on the Holy Roman Empire. Who is his ruler? He has Henry IV. Okay, Henry IV and Sirona. To the south of the map, it's going to be Jordan. Jordan is going to be rocking Kublai Khan. Oh, that's so cool. It's Kublai Khan. And the Great Khan is going to be certainly very elusive, I would imagine. Can you put your ruler in a town center? What happens if you pack it up and move it? I guess he just stays in it. He's like taking a ride on the wagon. I'm kind of worried. I'm curious about that. Yeah, elephants are obviously good. And to the east, we have Nomad. Nomad is going to be rocking the Ottoman Empire. Who's he going to get? He's going to get Mehmed too, of course. He's going to get the iconic Mehmed. And Ottomans, very, very scary in this, in pretty much every FFA game mode. They have probably the best Imperial army overall. The Great Bombards and Janissary composition with Sipahi is like disgusting. It's so damn powerful. Like Great Bombards, like unless you have Culverins, it's very, very difficult to deal with those. Over on the east side of the map, it's going to be Naniori and Jeanne d'Arc. Naniori going to be using the Iron Lady. Well, not the Iron Lady, but well, I don't know what her nickname would be. But yeah, Jeanne d'Arc is she's here, and she's going to be aging up and looking to hunt monarchs, which is kind of flavorful, right? You got a hero character hunting down the kings. So Jeanne d'Arc on the east side of the map, and due north, it is going to be Velvet Thunder with the House of Wisdom coming up, and it is going to be Al Mansur. All right, very fun. Very fun indeed. Very excited to see what Quill can do with Delhi, says Dark Age Rush. Yeah, me too. And due north, we got Quill on Delhi. And he's got Sikandar Khan Lodi. I'm not sure how you would say that, but yeah, I feel like there's going to be some heavy Delhi aggression. I would even not put it beyond Quill to go with like an early feudal kills, like massing Ghazi riders. Just go like triple stable or maybe double stable with efficient production and just spam like 20 Ghazi riders and rush a ranged armor upgrade and just like dive people's bases. Because people are not used to feudal aggression in FFA, and Quill is obviously a Conqueror player, so he could probably outmuscle some of the other players early on by just rushing them with Ghazi riders and like taking advantage of Delhi's feudal, right? I don't think that would be a bad idea at all. I mean, because here's the thing, guys. If Quill can, you know, take down Lester as well as Velvet Thunder here, I mean, that is 100 bonus supply, and it secures him like the entire top of the map here to be his playground. So I suspect aggression from Quill. I do. I could be wrong, but that's the power fantasy, is the mass Ghazi riders and doing all that sort of good stuff. So the Khan's hanging out. Kublai Khan sitting in his tent here, you know, if it were, and he's got the other Khan. This is like Kublai Khan's little brother here. He's riding around on the horse. All right, so he's going to keep scouting, dropping off sheep where he can. As far as river play goes, Nomad is on water. It looks like we are going to have Sirona on water. So the only individual who's not on water here is going to be the Mongols and Jordan. which is very tough. That's going to be a big setback if the other players have river economy and you don't. Granted, this isn't deep sea fish, so the thing about the river is it eventually will run dry if you just go bananas on the fishing boats. Because shoreline fish do not respawn. Deep sea fish do. They eventually respawn over time, so you can have pretty sustainable navies or fishing fleets. But yeah, with river economy, it's kind of like a blitz, and then late game you delete it and switch it up. The Maid of Orleans. All right, there you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. So Delhi's going to be aging up. Tower of Victory is very, very good. So this enables you to get 20% attack speed on your infantry, which is great. Very, very powerful. So yeah, that's kind of become the meta for Delhi. You usually see that. The old landmark, you know, it's okay. The one that produces the old scholars. I'm always blanking on that. So let me see what it is off the top of my head. Not House of Wisdom, not House of Learning. Man. Somebody help me out, man. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. The brain is all over the place. But the other landmark for Delhi and Feudal to produce the cheaper scholars is it's good. You know, it's good for if you're playing kind of sanctity playing, going for early sacred sites. And also if you want to do relic like power grabs, like fast castle and get a bunch of relics, it's good. But I think overall Tower of Victory is just so powerful. Getting 20% attack speed on all of your infantry over the course of an entire game is just so good. Especially if you get the blade upgrade from the House of Learning to get your men-at-arms really, really nice and sauced. Over in the south, let's take a look at landmarks, see what the players are doing. Yeah, Jeanne d'Arc has a king as well. Yeah, Jeanne d'Arc has Charlemagne. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's very fun. I mean, Delhi, and I don't even know because I never use it. Yeah, I'm blanking on it right now. It's the... God, Dome of Faith, thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. That was going to haunt me. I wouldn't have been able to continue. Regardless, School of Cavalry for Naniori, very standard. It's good for early aggression and, you know, force multiplier for your stables over the entire game. For the Ottomans, they're going to be delayed a little bit in their age up because, of course, they are fishing. But I would imagine Nomad's going to be very close. He just needs a little bit more gold and probably will be going for... I mean, there's a couple options. You know, the Ottomans can do a couple things. But obviously going for the free berry bushes is nice if you're under feudal pressure. And it helps sustain feudal military pressure, which is very, very good. To the southwest, it's going to be Jordan. Jordan is not aging up yet. No, Jordan does have Silver Tree. So, okay. So it looks like there could be some old trade going on. So Silver Tree is going to be waddling to the corner of the map, but where are you trading? Okay, probably right here. So you would go cross water, and that would be some pretty sweet trade. And this is like one way the Mongols can get back in the game is if they can secure some trade, because without water, they're going to be so massively behind. So massively behind. Up to the north, we got Sirona. Sirona has not aged up yet due to the fact that they're on water, but I would probably say it's just going to be an just Aachen is so good, dude. It's so powerful. Yeah, so you're going to get Aachen on stone and wood. It's okay. This is usually indicative. If you build an Aachen near your stone, it's usually indicative that you're going for a 2TC play. But yeah, this is better. There you go. Because that's going to be hitting the gold vein and the wood. This is like a really good Aachen. You just need to delete these houses so you can set up farms near it later on, and then you're A-okay. For now, it's not a big deal, but eventually you're going to want that full space around that to be farms, right? Because that's how you're going to be feasting. Up in the far north, we got Ventus. Ventus is hiding the House of Wisdom in the corner. Culture Wing, so going to be going for the cheap tech upgrades, not going to be going for the Fertile Crescent and, you know, the expansion and all that goodness. Rather, going to be going for Preservation of Knowledge to get some cheap eco upgrades, or cheap upgrades in general. It's a cool one. And up to the north, we got Leicester. Leicester is going to be on the Japanese. We do have the very standard Kura storehouse, and yeah, I mean, Shinobi are okay for trying to take someone out early, I suppose. We saw Prime do that last game, which was really cool, like going for the early Shinobi play and, you know, taking out a neighbor. But yeah, I mean, they're both viable. Depends on how you want to play, I suppose. I visited the real life Aachen Chapel recently. It was built by, oh, very cool, Johnny. That must have been fun. Up in the north, we got the Mighty Quill. Is he going to be getting aggressive? We do have double racks out already, which is kind of indicative of some aggression. Although, let's look at his villager split. So Quill currently 17, 2, and 8. That's a fast castle build. So, yeah, he's going to be going fast castle men-at-arms spam, I wonder? Or is it going to be like Lancers and Knights? So the Delhi men-at-arms are pretty good if you get the House of Learning and get their blade upgrades. It's the dreaded allied Trex playstyle, or you could, of course, rush into elephants, which is always fun. Berry Bush is cleared out here, so Quill's going to need to get those idle villagers and find some more berry bushes and or switch them on over to sheep, but the age up is coming. House of Learning seems to be more meta these days. Compound of the Defender is pretty good because it lets you spam more keeps, and then you can get the economic boom from your keeps, but overall, House of Learning gives you a lot of really good sustainable upgrades, which we'll show you guys here in this game. So Scholar's going to be bouncing out, immediately grabbing 2 relics. Velvet Thunder does have second TC. I think, you guys remember like the Ralph from The Simpsons, like the I'm in danger meme? That's this gentleman right here. He is in massive danger. because Delia is going to come in like a wrecking ball, because you need to get those like Castle Age kills. Being greedy and going straight to Imperial probably worked for some civs, like English maybe I think can really benefit from that, but overall it's a little bit scary. So where's that Scholar going? He's going to be running past his base. Is Quill going to be reacting as his Scholar gets shot? Okay, he's fine. He stops there. Other scholars going this way, and up here we do see this relic being taken. So that's going to be 3 guaranteed relics for old Quill here. And Quill's not even on water? No, he's not. Yeah, he's just like pure land economy. Immediately getting a stone for a keep, perhaps. So yeah, we have the villagers and infantry can garrison inside of houses, and that's kind of a cute one. Tranquil, mosques restore nearby health, so you can use them as like forward healing posts. Increases the sight range of outposts and weapon range by 1. Not bad for wonder defenses, but the honed blades is really nice. Men-at-arms and lancers get +3 damage. That's really strong. And then we got Hardy Rations, so this increases the carry capacity of villagers. So those are the 2 that are really good. The other ones are more tertiary, but these 2 I think are auto takes for sure. So relics being taken, that's going to be 2 relics out of the gates, 3 relics. And what military is he going to go? Or is he going to go straight imp? I mean, you need to get kills quickly here. We're not seeing any sort of aggression yet. Quill actually, as a matter of fact, getting a lot of stone. Is he going for a keep? Is he going to try and keep drop somebody? I feel like he's building a keep for his king or his sultan. He's going to try and drop the keep maybe back in the corner and then wall it off just to make sure that he doesn't get sniped, which is, I think, a very, very good play. Because that's, you know, very, very common. So the Great Khan is going to be riding about, no aggression down here. We do see 2 TC play coming out from the Mongols, which is good. Definitely pretty common in FFA. Aachen Chapel business still going strong. No military aggression yet. This is definitely a much more peaceful game than the last one. We do see the Khan. He's going to be donating some sheep over here to the Abbasids, so those sheep are all going to be going to the Abbasids. Certainly not bad. Okay, it's going to be stables. Yeah, so he's going to be spamming Lancers with efficient production. So, yeah, 3 relics. Third one's going to be arriving back in a second. Quill does have some more relics on the side of the map he could perhaps grab. Down here for Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc is going to be on 2 TC. Abbasid on, a Ghulam rush. Okay, so he's going to be Ghulam rushing it. He's Ghulaming it. Yeah, so he went for the military wing for Castle Age, so increasing the health of his Ghulams by 15%. So those guys are going to be jacked. Like, Castle Age Ghulams are so meaty for the Abbasid with the boot camp upgrades. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go for a kill on Sirona. Sirona does have some men-at-arms coming out. No mace upgrades, though, and they are still feudal. So Sirona could be very dead here, depending on the circumstances. These Ghulams are going to be just jacked, and HRE men-at-arms fight them very well if they're Castle Age and if they have the upgrades. But overall, it's going to be a dicey one. I don't see any landmarks going. Yeah, just he's town centering really aggressively. One here, and one here. Triple TC against an aggressive neighbor who's looking to get a king kill. All right, so we see the keep going down to the front. More scholars going to be sent out to grab the goodies. Uh-oh, somebody's looking. Quill is looking for rulers, and he sees it. And now we see Sikandar Khan Lodi moving over to the keep. That's a very aggressive position, though, but I guess he could always flee, but it's a little dangerous. Armor upgrade out here on the Lancers, and do we have the efficient production going on here? I don't know if we do. Yeah, Scholar Influence, so he's going to be pumping out a bunch of knights and for sure diving the base here. Granted, the Abbasid do have spears. With the Phalanx upgrade, they haven't gotten that, but it's going to be quite useful. And Camel Riders. Camel Riders can trade down or up in age. Like, even if they're feudal, they can fight the Lancers pretty well just because of all their bonuses. So, can you garrison a king in a house? That's actually a really funny idea. You just hide a king in a house and it's all nondescript. People not knowing he's there. So Quill's Scholar's going to be hunted down by this Camel Rider. So he's fleeing, but he ain't going to get too far. He's going to get rode down there. Up in the top, Quill's, where did Quill put his ruler? I think he kept the ruler in the, where the hell is his ruler? Oh my god, he's sitting his ruler outside of the keep. That was really dodgy. I was like, hopefully he doesn't forget about that. That could be really bad. But yeah, he's getting village fortresses. This is going to give him access to producing villagers from his keeps. No aggression quite yet. And we actually see Velvet Thunder looking really good. Velvet Thunder here has got a formidable army of crossbows as well as veteran spears. And now it's Ghulam in time. All right, this is going to be very tough. This could be the first kill of the game. The birthday boy is in for a bit of a tough awakening, potentially. So let's look at Sirona. Sirona does not have the men-at-arm upgrades coming out. You got to get those right now because you're about to get your bread buttered so freaking hard. He does have a decent army size, but he needs to get the upgrades to be able to compete. Because we already have boot camp, 224 HP. Literally almost double the HP of these men-at-arms. So he's going straight for it. And do we see the upgrades coming out for Sirona? Sirona's a little bit tight on gold right now. A couple horsemen riding into their doom. And he is just straight going for the kill here. So Ventus is going to pop in. The Ghulams are here, they're pissed, and the Men-at-Arms are going to be trying to distract them, but you've got to get those upgrades. Okay, here they come. This is good. Emergency repairs is also going to be very clutch here. A couple of the Ghulams do overextend and are being surrounded. And the HRE Men-at-Arms, you got to get those mace upgrades too. That's going to give you the bonus for his heavy, but that is 250, which is no joke. Battering rams getting in, and HRE definitely not having a good trade here in this fight. But once they get some upgrades, they'll be able to hold a little bit better, but they're losing a lot of Men-at-Arms before the upgrade does kick in. They should just delay. Okay, now they're upgraded, but Ghulams are still superior at this point. Because of the boot camp upgrade, and they're naturally high HP, they're going to just uptrade into the HRE Men-at-Arms pretty well. But yeah, are they going to be pouring in reinforcements? We do see a relic trying to be taken by the HRE here, and more and more Ghulams are on the way. The Holy Roman Empire, the birthday boy, is trying to hold, but it's looking a little bit dodgy here as Ghulams pour in waves with more military tech and no mace upgrade in sight. That's the one that gives you +6 to, and that's HRE Men-at-Arms would start trading well into Ghulams once they get that, but without that, they're going to have a bad time. And Sirona needs to probably make a run for it. I would say you lure his army away, you pop your king out of the back, and you make a sprint for the river. You get in a transport ship and you move across right here. That's probably your best bet at this point. But the HRE troopers fighting quite well, and they do have the home field advantage. Getting a couple knights out too would also be very, very good. But rather, I think investing in the mace upgrade would be a hard priority. Okay, there it is. The heavy maces are going to be out soon. Ghulam's trying to get that TC, but the battering ram has been destroyed, and emergency repairs are online. The Holy Roman Empire is holding strong. They're enduring. Now look at this up in the north. Okay, unexpected. We got Velvet Thunder coming in, dude. And we have the king running. Look at this. Sikandar is on the run, getting hunted down by crossbowmen. He just barely gets away. But Velvet Thunder, the ambassador, certainly taking no prisoners this game. As we do see the Delhi front line start to fall, the Men-at-Arms are emerging, but Quill could 100% be dead, which would be massive here for Velvet Thunder, because he would be able to pillage 3 relics. And yeah, the Abbasid War Machines this game are really, really on point. It seems like they're doing very, very well. We get the Men-at-Arms pouring out to fight, but overall, I think that Quill is in a little bit of danger. As the Rams get in, he's probably going to be losing a couple scholars here as well, depending on how his micro goes. No other fights around. The HRE was able to endure, so Sigmar, protect us! As we do see Sirona hold. Sirona's able to force back the Ghulam rush. That was very close. Ventus almost had that. He's got 18 more Ghulams coming out, but now that we have the mace upgrades, and if you get the two-handed upgrade shortly after that, you're going to be pretty good. Yeah, heavy maces is going to be out in a second, so that will hold it. All right. So Quill in a little bit of danger here, ladies and gentlemen. He is getting his landmarks Ramsteined, and looks like the army is going to be moving over to protect the Rams from the advancing Lancers. Lancers do manage to get a little bit of damage into the Rams, but overall probably going to get hunted down by the Spears. And Quill is going to have to figure out a proxy landmark or something, because otherwise I think he's pretty toast here. That was the Abbasid push was really good. I mean, he had basically a lot of crossbows, and Quill's entire army was mostly countered by crossbows, right? He had Lancers and Men-at-Arms. So the army comp thing was really, really advantageous for Velvet Thunder, and Velvet Thunder is going to be moving up and giving the dirty to the old Abbasid. The keep was certainly not able to save him. Did he get his ruler out here? It does not look like it. So the ruler is in the back. Where's his ruler right now? Okay, he's making a run for it. Oh, I love it. He's sneaking around. He's going to be trying to make it over to this keep right here, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think he's going to lose on landmarks, right? So we see 1, 2, and then TC, and you're basically just dead at this point, so. Yeah, Quill's making a run for it, and now the Holy Roman Empire is pushing back, and with their heavy mace upgrades, they're certainly going to be trading very well into the Ghulams, especially in those kind of numbers. Did he get any relics? Sirona did not get any relics. I think maybe I saw one being contested. No, they're still being fought over here, but yeah, it looks like the Abbasid are slowly losing the fight here, but they could also fall back to their little island. At this point, Ventus should be switching into crossbows. He should have like 5 or 6 archery ranges up and just be spamming crossbows. Crossbows like hard counter HRE, infantry, obviously. We get a tower elephant. It's got to be trying to kite with its crossbow and its archers, and we do see a little bit of a military here. Maybe the Elefante is going to be able to do something. Elephants earlier would have been very good, actually, because elephants are, I don't believe they count as heavy, no. So they can endure the crossbows very well. They have high ranged armor. Spears are a little bit problematic for them, but you can also kite them a little bit, so. It is something, and it looks like Sikandar, the Khan Lodi, is going to be moving over to the keep. He will make it, but I think the Empire is still going to be falling, because in this game mode, you can still die to landmarks. If you just lose your landmarks, you're going to pay the troll toll. But he'll still need to find that king if he wants to get the supplies. But that is going to be one player going down here. Meanwhile, Leicester, Japan, is doing what? Japan looks like they're going to be trying to sneak in to get in on this. I think Japan knows that something's going down over there and they want to try and get a king kill. So maybe they're going to move in. Quill scrapping incredibly hard to try and survive. He's fighting tooth and nail, but I don't know, man. I think he's basically dead. He's got some berry bush economy here, but his other eco is about to be shut down, so he ran out of food over here. Battering Ram's about to get this landmark. Quill better pop out and repair. I mean, that's pretty much his only chance, but yeah, not going to happen probably. And that's going to be GG well played. So that is going to be 2 players down. Jordan died also. Oh, shit. It looks like the Great Khan got killed. Okay, I did not see when that happened. Who the hell killed Jordan's stuff? Guys, when did that happen? Yeah, I didn't see that. All right, Quill is done for. But the king is still over here. You still have to find the king, right? Or does he just disappear? Because I don't think the population cap increased. I'm looking for the king, and did he go and get fed to somebody? I'm not sure. I don't know if Velvet Thunder is going to get that bonus. I don't think so. He worked hard for it. I mean, he does take out a neighbor, which is always good, but where's the king? Yeah, and who took out? This is like a mystery. It's like a conspiracy. Who killed Jordan here? Looks like the king just straight up, or the Khan straight up got gooned by somebody. Was it Nomad? Nomad might have come over and when we weren't watching. Looks like it must have been Nomad. So Nomad's forces are damaged. So it looks like he was fighting the Mongols, yeah. All right. And it looks like he did get the population increase as well. And he's quickly going to be looking to be very tyrannical here. Very, very tyrannical indeed. In the north, the Japanese going to be peeling back and over to the east. I mean, I'm looking for the Delhi ruler to see if he's still around. We got the keep up here. He's not in the keep. Is he there somewhere? Oh, he is there somewhere. Okay. He's outside the keep. He's back here. So this king is up for grabs. If it gets scouted, that's going to be 50 supply. So I think eventually Velvet Thunder will get that. He's probably looking right now. He's like scattering out looking for the ruler. Yeah, he's just like hiding under the TC here. So we see the Istanbul Observatory. Very, very good positioning here from Nomad. Nomad playing very well. He gets the early kill, and now Nomad is going to try and take down Naniori here, which Ottomans are going to be pretty heavily favored against French. I mean, it is Jeanne d'Arc. It's a little bit different. But yeah, the Ottomans, if they are able to get Imperial and get some of those great bombards, there's not going to be a whole lot the French can do. He does. Nani does have a couple Springalds and, you know, a decent core of Royal Knights, but that is a brutal fight. Honestly, if you're the French, you might need to go for the College of Artillery so you can build culverins. Otherwise, I don't know how you're going to deal with the Ottomans. I think you're just going to die. So we see a keep here, guild hall in the corner, no Imperial landmarks on the horizon. Looking at Naniori's eco, Nani is currently very, very kind of strapped economically. Nomad's going to be knocking on heaven's door, that is for sure. And the Holy Roman Empire and the Abbasid having a pretty perpetual fight over here. These guys are just moving in, and yeah, they're going to get through there and probably start to do some serious damage. Yeah, looks like the birthday boy is going to be getting a king kill here. We do see heavy siege equipment moving up. That is going to be triple trebuchets guarded by men-at-arms, and men-at-arms over here who are farming these troopers, and soon going to be getting onto the actual eco, so that's going to be very problematic. Big duel of fates right here. The French Knights obviously have the advantage right now, but that's going to be changing very rapidly as Nomad starts to mix in spears and janissaries. Janissaries are just gods here against cavalry, right? They have the trench guns, which do bonus against cav, and they just sit there and repair their great bombards. It is incredibly nasty. Incredibly nasty. What do we got over to the west? Diving the trebuchets, that's a good dive right there. The men-at-arms are probably going to end up winning that fight, though, for the Holy Roman Empire. Now they've gotten in, and we see villagers starting to rout. Looking at the ruler's actually sitting, Al-Aziz is right here in this town center. Okay, so that could be a little bit precarious. HRE might be able to get some good torch damage, so they got a lot of men-at-arms coming in, and you can see them pouring in from all directions. Meanwhile, on the other side, the last of the Abbasid defenders more or less have been picked off. Ram's going to start killing the archery ranges, which is going to be shutting down the crossbow production. And men-at-arms now just getting all up in there. It is a hard kill here, though. There is a keep. The keep is going to be able to pick off a lot of these guys, but there's not really anywhere for the Abbasids to flee, that's for sure. Sirona, I believe, did get some relics, yeah, so is going to be getting a couple relics. Do we have a Regnitz for the landmark? It is a Regnitz, but it doesn't look like there's any relics yet, so that's pretty unfortunate. In the meantime, the Ottomans, of course, are going to be winning this conflict eventually. I mean, if history of FFA has shown us anything, it's that Ottoman armies are almost unstoppable. Are going to lose this fight. Nani's going to fight very well here. Maybe Jeanne d'Arc is going to be leveling up, but Nomad is also Imperial, which means he's going to be getting Imperial upgrades here. So you can see, yeah, the Spearmen. Oh, his Spearmen were only feudal. That's why that fight went so badly. Okay. So Nomad's going to try and snipe the Springalds here, which is going to make room for the Great Bombards. And we see another one going down, and yeah, it's pretty brutal. How cool are the thematics, too? We got Mehmed II. Actually, is the ruler here. And his Great Bombards. Oh, man, Nomad, you got to switch it on to the Great Bombard production, homie. What are you doing? Making mangoes. Yeah, he hasn't switched it yet. So Nomad needs to switch to Great Bombard production. Because, like, mangonels are cute and all, but, like, Great Bombards just crush people. So that's a bit of a mistake here from Nomad, but not the end of the world. Over here, we get a big landmark snipe attempt. So we do see Lester coming in with a bit of a goon squad. So Lester gets these. Did we ever see the ruler get hunted down? Oh, he doesn't see it! Oh, my God, the ruler is right there. Look at this. Look. Oh, that's 50 free supply for Velvet Thunder, but it's like behind the keep, right? So you can't really see that. Oh, that feels so bad. Velvet Thunder is missing out on so much free supply. So Japan diving pretty hard, but I think that Velvet Thunder is going to be okay. Velvet has a lot of crossbows. Crossbows will counter this army, and yeah, he might lose the House of Wisdom, but as long as the TC doesn't go down shortly after, he should be okay. As far as this fighting goes, Jeanne d'Arc is doing a little bit of poking, and has Nomad switched on to the Great Bombards yet? He has not. So a little bit of potato action there. Nomad's gold income is pretty respectable too. I mean, he's got trade going. It's going to be 78 a pop. Naniori is going to be trapped in the corner without much resources. So that's going to be very problematic for sure. And Nomad will eventually just out-attrition this, I think. So we do see another mango shot landing into the knights there. Jeanne d'Arc is castle age. Looks like she's going to be aging up rather soon. Yeah, Jeanne d'Arc is almost Gundark. She's almost there. Yeah, she's almost up to the Imperial age. So I suspect we're going to be seeing Velvet Thunder moving over. Yeah, Nomad did kill the Khan. Yeah, so Nomad does have the advantage in terms of the population as this battle does rage on. The fishing ships are having a bit of an orgy over here in the water, so that's fun. And yeah, all's calm, sort of. A lot of fights here. The sneaky king. Oh man, I almost want to tell Velvet Thunder. I'm like, of course I'm not gonna. I would never do that. But I'm like, the power fantasy is to be like, Velvet, come on, there's a king, and he worked for it too. He earned it. That's the sad part. Like Quill is a very good player, right? And he had to take on Quill, and he earned it, but he's just not claiming his reward, which is just super painful, right? All right, the fish orgy continues in the water. Looks like some of the boats were deleted. Nomad, is he getting his... Where are your Great Bombards, homie? Switch it! Switch it! Oh! Wait, what? Requires age 4? What can he not... Isn't he age 4? Nomad's age 4. Why was that blacked out? Oh, it's probably because I'm not looking at Nomad correctly. Okay, there you go. All right, Nomad, please, for the love of God, click this. If he just goes Great Bombards, they literally counter spring alts. Like, they one-shot them. And, you know, Naniori's in Castle Age, so without the rolling shutters, you're not going to be able to deal with the Great Bombards. It's basically just over. Right, but Nomad's playing very well in many regards. He's got trade established, but that part is not doing it. Yeah, I mean, this is very cheeky. He's, like, hiding behind the castle. That's super hard to see. Like, unless you're really selecting, I mean, eventually maybe this castle will be deleted and somebody's going to be claiming that prize, but that's some serious goodness. Does the king have ability to reveal other kings? Yes, Blake. So if you look at a king here, he can reveal all other kings on a cooldown, of course, and he has a sprint. So he can, like, sprint for a short period of time to try and escape if he's, like, in a bit of a pinch, which is pretty hilarious. All right, so the walls are being built up here, and Nanny's doing a good army comp. I mean, Springalds, Nanny definitely needs to get Imperial, and it needs to be the Royal, yeah, the Royal Artillery. You got to get the Culverins, otherwise Nomad will just eventually outmuscle you. You're gonna have a bad time. Up in the north, we do see the Abbasid holding on for dear life. It looks like the king is retreated to the corner, so he's over here, or the Sultan, excuse me. And yeah, I think that purple needs to continue going for the kill here. Purple needs to just go in and try and finish off the north to get that army increase. Serona currently, Eco's looking okay. This is a really, I mean, this is like my level of farms. Just like ugly, uneven. This is really rough. So Serona clearly takes notes when watching me play. Definitely, I would love to see this optimized. So Serona, if you're listening, you just delete these houses for the love of God and this, and get a full farm surround on this. That your eco will be so much better, so much better. I feel like this is like a king in exile, you know? The king, his empire has fallen and he's like in exile in another country, you know? Like seeking refuge. Now we see Japan versus the Velvet Thunder. So Velvet Thunder going for their second kill of the game. Not microing the crossbows too much, but it's not the end of the world. The crossbows trade very well into the samurai, into the knights, and you can see there's massive casualties going down. A lot of those guys getting wrecked pretty good. As far as this conflict goes, do we see the Holy Roman Empire showing interest in military aggression? Yeah, they've got a decent army, but it's not that big. But the Abbasid are basically on death's bed. I mean, they have a little military, but not a whole lot. So Serona is going to be moving up to the north. Yes, yes. Over on the east, what do we got? Standoff on the border. And Aniori has reached the Imperial Age with the Red Palace. Okay, I mean, the Red Palace is good, for sure. But I really do think that the Culverins, overall, the Red Palace is stronger, I think. But if it's a one-on-one versus Ottomans, the Culverins would probably be better. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this ends up playing out. Because a couple great bombards are going to steamroll this thing like really, really quickly. Japan looking like they're kind of dead. You know, a lot of Japanese players get a really big hard-on for spamming Samurai, and they don't build other units. Against crossbow spam, you would need to switch up your army comp a little bit. You might need to move into archers and horsemen, because the horsemen, of course, would kill the crossbows, and archers could massacre the spearmen. Or Onimusha, you know, to kind of clear out the front line as well. I'm not a big fan of Onimusha myself, but yeah, we do have the Shogunate castles. We have double Shogunate castles, so that's going to be some heavy stopping power. Another reason why Japan is so insanely good in this game mode, right? You have one of the best hiding spots for your kings. Shogunate castles with 13,000 HP and like shooting rockets. I mean, that is really, really nice. I love this new format. Yeah, I think it's really good. Yeah, a lot of good early fights and skirmishes. The fish orgies continue in the water. And it looks like Nanny's going to be coming around to shut down the walls of Nomad. And this fight will rage on. This fight will rage on. All right, so town center is going to be getting pounded, and then you just got to get back here and work this down. So the Holy Roman Empire working pretty hard to try and take down the Abbasid, but the Abbasid are not going quietly into the good night. They're holding on like absolute chads. See the Mangonel shot bonking those guys on the head. Battering rams are kind of stuck on the town center remains, which is very annoying. You're going to have to micro those a little bit better. We do see some units coming up from Old Sirona, so Sirona probably finally going to win this one against Ventus. And where's that king going? Is he being donated to the birthday boys, or is he fleeing? Oh no, he's running to a new keep. I love it. I love it. Oh, but that, you might actually see that. Oh, the king's just out. Oh, he's visible. He's visible, but I don't think Sirona saw it. It was like a split second. So the king is fleeing to his new home here. He's going to move up to this keep, or he's going to get in the transport ship in the river, which I think is a very good call. Transport ships are really, really kind of sneaky. Obviously, Sirona can use the spying ability, the treason, to be able to see the enemy kings and stuff, but yeah, we're going to see if that goes down. So he gets in the transport ship, and he's going to be perhaps fleeing the scene, but he's still going to die, depending on how the landmarks go. Oh, look, he's going across the river. I love it. Oh my god, he's hiding over here. Okay, so we got the king hiding in the river. Treason was used by Sirona, so Sirona sees the king, and he moves his whole army up here. Oh man. Look at the wall. Look at the wall. Oh, great play by Ventus. I love that. But yeah, he obviously knows where the king is now. He knows the king is in a transport ship, so. The Holy Romans could also take their time and just go kill the House of Wisdom and then go get the king later, since they know it's in the river. There's not like a huge rush on that. So we got a bit of a stalemate here. Please, for the love of God, switch this onto the bombards. Okay. Nomad finally did it. So now he's going to get some scary units. He's going to be a contender here. He is indeed. So we see the knights cruising around. John Dark doing a little bit of raiding here. Yes, yes. The Janissaries, though, showing why they are the bosses. Those guys are no joke. One second. Just got to let the Chihuahua in real quick. Give me one moment. All right, guys, I'm back. I don't think I muted my audio, did I? I'm not that much of a potato. Okay, we actually did it. We're fine. Regardless, good raiding from Nanny, though. Nanny is causing quite a bit of disruption. Nanny showing some good fundamentals, as we do see the French knights pouring into the Ottoman Empire and massacring the traders. So we do see Nomad getting a lot of resources cut off here. And look at this. The knights, oh, are they going to get through those walls? Nomad with the Desperation Wall, which is very good. That's going to be protecting a large portion of the empire, but overall the traders do get cut off, and the raids continue and are quite fervent. Quite good indeed. So Ottomans need to switch into a Janissary composition 100%, like Janissary Spear, because it seems like that's all Nanny's really focusing on. There's also going to be a big push here. Oh no, Nanny. Oh no, Nanny already just lost all their siege because they're microing the raids. Oh, Nomad getting all that bread. Oh, that is so good. And Nomad's army supply is going to be bigger too. Nomad's at 250 supply right now, so I don't see Nanny holding on here. Nanny Ori is only at 200. No early kills, so the early aggression rewarded. In the meantime, Japan is holding here. We do see the bombards of Velvet Thunder coming out. Japan trying to do a bit of a flank here. They might be able to get one of those bombards down. Maybe both. We'll have to see. It's going to be tight. Nope, looks like the bombard cannons are going to be holding firm. In the meantime, we have the dreaded Duel of Fates up here. Oh, look at the king! Al-Aziz is running, and Sirona is going to get the kill. That's going to be a king kill for the Holy Roman Empire. And now they can finally, try and get relics and maybe secure some trade up here. We're going to have to see. It doesn't look like it. Okay. So we caught the king kill. Yes. So now purple has got a king kill. Nomad does as well. Probably going to be seeing the Shogun fall here. Who's the Shogun? It's going to be Emperor Shomu. So Shomu probably going to have a bad time here at the hands here of Velvet Thunder. Naniori probably not long for this Earth. I would imagine Naniori is probably calling for politics at this point. You know, saying, hey, you know, he's about to be 300 supply and he's Ottomans. Because, yeah, if I was a betting man, I would have to say Nomad's probably favored to win this, simply because he's playing the strongest Civ, and he's also going to be getting 2 kills here, potentially. Now, what Nanny could do in response is Nanny could donate the king to somebody else to try and even it out a little bit. Who knows? Who knows? But, you know, always making a run with your king is a little bit dodgy. Now, where is the king? The king is in the corner. Nomad has the great bombards and spears. Yeah, Jeanne d'Arc, there's no way Jeanne d'Arc is going to be able to get it. No way, right? It's not going to happen. She's just, you know, behind in technology. The knights are not fully upgraded. The Ottomans are fully upgraded. They have a hard counter against knights. They have Janissaries and spears, which is a very insanely good army comp against French, obviously. And the great bombards are just going to plow through everything. We do see panic, you know, keeps being set up here. And keeps are cool and all, but not going to be able to do much against great bombards. We know that the Ottomans, especially Mehmed II, had a pretty good track record at sieging cities. And yeah, the great bombards certainly played no small part there. Yeah, this is FFA, correct. This is the FFA format. Over on the top here, we do see the gold being taken by Nanny, so Nanny's got a little bit of resources left, but overall, the raiding was a cool last hoorah. You know, Nomad was definitely pressured a little bit, lost a little bit of eco. Nanny is going to go out and ride one last time. But the Ottoman Empire is pouring over this base. And let's take inventory of landmarks, okay? We got the Red Palace, we have the town center, School of Cavalry, and Guildhall's in the corner as always, right? That's like classic French. Classic French goodness. And what do we have over here? Yeah, the farm. Oh my god, this is so ugly. I love it. This is just like, he's my spirit animal here. These disgusting, ugly farm layouts. Yeah, the birthday boy is not messing around. All right, so Japan is close to dying. I don't know where their emperor ran off to. Where did he scurry off to? The Japanese emperor. Oh, there he is. He's making. Oh no, he's gonna get picked off by the boats. Look at that. So Sorona's might get a kill on Emperor Shomu. Oh no, Shomu's gonna get away. Okay, that's so funny. He almost gave the kill to somebody else. Poor Velvet Thunder has gotten worked so hard for 2 kills. But I think that maybe Sorona's gonna get it. So the birthday boy is coming. He sees blood in the water. He sees Emperor Shomu here, I think. The way he's microing, it seems like he does. And the horsemen are going to ride down the Emperor. Oh, Shomu's in big trouble. He's coming from 2 directions. We're going to be seeing Shomu get rode down here, and yes, he does. All right. So that is going to be another 50 population here for Sirona. So Sirona is now at 300. Now, Holy Romans can sometimes fight. What? Wait, what happened? What? Where? What? How did Nomad's... Oh my god, Naniori killed Nomad's ruler. Oh my god, he took Naniori with the steel chair. Wow, look at that. Holy shit. Oh my god. So Nanny went with Jeanne d'Arc, who has siege damage, killed the town center, and took out Mehmed II. Oh my god. I cannot believe that. That is absolute insanity. Naniori! Oh, wow. That's what you get for greeting, I guess, and not keeping your king in here. He had a safe spot for his king, but he had him in the town center here. The Lady of Orleans. I know, another miracle has been performed, right? Dude. Oh, my God. 1 night left. Got last hit. No, it says, oh, no. Oh, no, dude. The Savior of Orleans. Yeah, I know. Wow. And then there was 3. So we got the birthday boy. Sirona. We got Velvet Thunder here. So Sirona's at 300. I believe Naniori's at 250. And Velvet, I think, is still at 200, unfortunately. Yeah, Velvet's at 200 because he hasn't found the king back here. Dude, this is so troll. The fact that there's a king hiding behind this, just completely free, is the funniest thing ever. Oh my god. Some knight's getting his own keep. That's a Hail Mary. I set up a castle 2 minutes before and I didn't move it. Yeah, if you moved it, you would have been fine, but that's pretty unfortunate. It happens, Nomad. It happens. It's part of the game. Yeah. You were steamrolling that base so hard too. Look at Nanny's so beat up right now. But Nanny's still in this game now. Depends on how these players play it out. We'll see what Velvet Thunder is going to do. Poor Velvet Thunder, man. Basically taking on 2 players and having, decent success, but not getting the finishing blow on either of them. That's a rough one, dude. That's a rough one. This is why Kings is so good, yeah. I love the Haggard tactics we're seeing, I know. It's a very cool like military thing too, right? Like it kind of gives you conjures the image of you know, a historical conflict. There's one side that's on the losing side of things. I believe that was kind of covered in the conflict between Mehmed II and Vlad Dracula of Wallachia. I'm pretty sure there was assassins sent to try and take out Mehmed, but like, yeah, it's like in history, like, you know, one side's losing and they're going to resort to, you know, desperation tactics and all sorts of stuff like that, right? So that's pretty wild, man. That's pretty wild. So we see these guys coming around here and moving up and chasing down some of the spearmen. All right, very, very good. Keep is blasting away here. Naniori looking to be pretty sauced at this point. Going to be taking the war over to Orange, but that's very risky. I mean, Naniori's still recovering from that conflict. Currently sitting at 140 supply. The economy is okay, I suppose, but overall, it's going to be a very, very tricky pickle. Looks like the French are done for it. Yeah, oh my god, it's Jeanne d'Arc with the steel chair, I know. But I mean, yeah, like we could see the Abbasid roll down and finish off Nani now. Velvet Thunder is definitely a little bit more stable economically, but is capped at 200 supply. But Nani hasn't gotten enough supply to really take advantage of that. We do see Revolquins coming in. Revolquins are very good if your opponent doesn't have anti-siege, because they're hard to dive with melee, considering their high melee armor is 10. Horsemen can still kind of get them, but like men-at-arms, things like that, not going to be super efficient. But Jeanne d'Arc is going to be fleeing across the river. All right, all right. Over to the west side, what do we got? We got a Sirona just chilling. Sirona needs to just go grab relics and take it easy here and just basically live their best life, you know. Sirona's got like cross-map trade potential. Is there any trade down here? Oh, yeah, baby. But it's only one trade. Okay, 138. There you go. You're fixing it up now. So Sirona does have cross-map trade popping off, and that's going to be very, very good here. In the meantime, over here, we see Naniori continuing to battle it out with Velvet Thunder. Nani needs to just turtle and re-establish that eco, although Nani might be able to win some military fights, but I don't know. I feel like Velvet Thunder has been playing pretty well in terms of military play and should have the superior economy and army, but you never know. You never know. Jean got a Yankee back with C4, that's right. I gotta watch that movie. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Bill and Ted's Great Adventure. Yeah, it's with Keanu Reeves and I forget the other actor's name. But yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic. So Nani, with a little bit of a lapse in micro, is going to be losing a bit of army here, but does decide to engage properly. Now we see some of Jean's elite champions coming out, but the Abbasid stand at the ready. Elite crossbowmen, we have camel support, so even the ranged archers are going to have 5 melee armor, which is quite good. The crossbowmen from the camel support. So camel support is quite nice. Nearby infantry gain armor. Really, really good synergy. Abbasid have been looking pretty good in some of these games. The fact that we only have 2 landmarks is very dodgy, but I suppose now that Kings are on the table, it kind of, you know, changes things a little bit for them in a way. Yeah, both players are going to be pouring in, and they're just kind of like measuring their wallets right now. We're going to see who has got the bigger wallet, and that's for sure going to be Velvet Thunder. Velvet Thunder is going to probably try and push this. Jeanne d'Arc is moving up. Jeanne d'Arc trying to snipe the cannons. That's pretty fun, but down goes Jeanne d'Arc. So the Lady of Orleans is going to be falling, and the Abbasids will continue their reign of pressure. So, ironically, the French officially allied with the Ottomans to counter the HRE in 1536. The alliance lasted intermittently for the next 250 years. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. Kind of interesting stuff. So, we got the cannons coming in, and overall, the Abbasid are going to be winning this one. And I need to get a bigger water mug, because I literally have like a tiny cup of water that I need to keep refilling. Okay, this is the last water break, I promise. I'm just going to fill this up, because I brought like a tiny teacup here. So, let me just go get a big one. I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm ready to go. It's time to freaking party. Let's get this game on. And we also have the opportunity to do a little bit of fast forwarding as well. All right, so we can fast forward since we are currently 4 minutes behind. So we'll do this. And the fight is going to be raging on here. We do see all the spears, obviously pushing them back. You know, Nomad did a brutal amount of damage to Nani, so Nani's going to be considerably behind. Infrastructure getting knocked down here. Are the Ottomans going to be, not Ottomans, the Abbasid going to be continuing their war machine? Nani has switched to a mass archer army, which honestly is good against spear camel, but yeah, we got bombards coming out, and Nani is going to be in some serious danger if the Abbasid decide to continue pushing, which I think they will. In the meantime, Serona just being a cackle monster. 138 cross-map trade. As far as relics secured in the Regnitz, let's see. Yeah, we got 3 relics. Okay, that's pretty nice. So it looks like it is going to be a war across map. Unless Naniori and the Maid of Orleans can pull some sort of a miracle again. It looks like the Abbasid of Velvet Thunder are going to be getting in there and causing some havoc. Have you added, yeah. If you add me to the friends list, it's easier to join the games. Granted, I'm not hosting today. I'm just casting games. Yeah, so it's going to be a little different. And where's the king going? So Nanny, it looks like the army's like chasing. Oh, the ruler's running. He's making a run for it. Oh, Charlemagne's on the... Dude, Charlemagne's got some wheels, dude. Look at him going. Yeah, he's going somewhere. He's trying to flee the scene. And I love how Orange is on the hunt. Oh, it's like a movie, dude. You have like some like king, like, you know, making a run for it, and he's being hunted by these mighty camels. Is he going to donate? I don't think he's going to donate. I think he's going to try and get cross river. So we got a dot coming up. Orange is on the hunt. The camels are hunting down Charlemagne. Charlemagne's going to get a boat, though. Charlemagne's going to get a boat, and he's going to go into exile and sail upriver, which is going to be... He's going to be the new Corsair Lord of the Seven Seas. The base for Nanny basically completely flattened, although Nanny did re-wall, which is very, very good. And now Charlemagne is... Oh my god, look at this. So Charlemagne's got his little, like, wall empire over here. Oh, man. Okay, come on, Velvet. Come on. Oh, please, you're so close. I feel so bad for Velvet. He's just been getting denied all game, these kings, despite doing well. Oh, no. And now, look at this, guys. The Holy Roman Empire has come to the aid of Jeanne d'Arc. Yeah, they're all over. I think they're looking for the rule. Oh my god, look at this. Al-Mansur is fleeing. He's in the open field. The horsemen of the Holy Roman Empire are trying to ride him down. It looks like the treason has worn off. Wow, this game is getting really crazy. Purple just killed the king, the AFK king up here, I think. Yeah, that king got killed there. So Purple got the king that was being left there from early game. Al-Mansur is running to the corner of the map. He is here. Oh my god. That is such a dangerous spot. In the meantime, we have, I believe Charlemagne's on a boat somewhere now. Yeah, Charlemagne's hiding on this patch of land. That is so troll. I love it. Oh man, this game is getting absolutely crazy. Yeah, Serona did get the Delhi King. The Delhi King from earlier that was hiding. And oh man, Al-Mansur, you're in big trouble, buddy. The horsemen are closing in. They smell blood. They have some expert scouts. Here it comes, baby. Here it comes. Oh, you're so done. You're so done, Al-Mansur. And just like that, Orange is dead. Serona is out for blood. Okay, so another king has fallen. You gotta protect your kings, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta protect them. In the meantime, Charlemagne is over here. I think the birthday boy is gonna find a way to win this. I think Serona's gonna get this with the steel chair. Yeah. Purple stealing all of the rulers from poor Velvet Thunder. Oh man. Good birthday victory for Corona if he doesn't fumble this. Yeah, for Serona. Yeah. He doesn't have any siege though, does he? Oh, he's got bombards. Yeah, so he's gonna go in and probably give Naniori's base a good whooping. Meanwhile, Charlemagne is just living on a boat. So Charlemagne's sitting and eating some fine seafood out here. In the meantime, big Holy Roman army going to be coming. Naniori is like on death's bed. Nanny has a decently sized army, but in terms of like eco, it's very rough. Nanny's been holding on extremely well. Is there going to be... Where's the king? I mean, the king of the Holy Roman Empire? Yeah, who is it? Henry IV. I mean, he's in Elsbach with a relic behind walls. I don't think there's any way that Nanny's going to be able to get that. We do see the big fight. It's about to go down here. More HRE troopers on the way in. Definitely need to get some of these horsemen to go dive that cannon. But overall, the Holy Roman Empire probably going to win this fight. The men-at-arms will not trade well into the Holy Roman ones. And that may be GG. Charlemagne, though, still cackling in the corner. Obviously, treason would reveal the position. But, man, Serona has been just like, yeah, just all over the map. Got cross-map trade and also did a good job hunting down the kings of other conflicts. Oh, Jeanne d'Arc's going to get cannonballed. Oh, in the face. She just ate 5 cannonballs to the face, and Jeanne d'Arc can only take 4 of them before she falls. I wouldn't be surprised to see Naniori tap out here and call GG. I mean, Nanny's really got like 700 food a minute, and there's like a fully erect HRE army in the base with bombard cannons. So they're going to be pouring through here and just decimating this entire base, and it looks like the birthday boy is probably going to do it. Yeah, probably going to get it done. Bombards are in. Charlemagne at least will live. You know, he's gonna hang out in the river and just, you know, just do it. You know, live as good of a life as he possibly can as his empire is in flames. Got men-at-arms and horsemen tearing through the buildings. That's a shit ton of bombards. That's going to be 7 bombard cannons. And Sirona looking pretty good. Sirona's rocking it. 138 cross-map trade. What a champ. What a champ. It's all over but the crime. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun, dude. That was a really fun one. I'm glad that he's probably going to get the W on his birthday. That's a fun thing. That's very fun to get into a big old game and get the W on your birthday. So yeah, we're going to see the town center going down. Keeps being spammed in the corner. Not going to do a whole lot. Just going to probably lose on landmarks here. We didn't ever see the Red Palace get upgraded or get repaired. I don't think that Nanny even has enough wood to get a full repair on that. Maybe. It would be kind of close. The town center is getting torched. Men-at-arms going to continue surging in while the bombard cannons just absolutely ripping through this base. Absolutely ripping through the base. Charlemagne in the river. It'd be really funny. Oh my god. I was about to say, it's going to be really funny if he got a navy and went down there and sunk Charlemagne's ship, which is what's about to happen. Because you can see where the enemy king is every... Yeah, I don't know what the cooldown is. I think it's a couple minutes. But you can see where the enemy king is using your king's treason ability. So Sirona, yeah, Sirona's pretty rich too. I mean, a lot cross-map trade is going to do that for you, right? And 3 or 4 relics. So treason has been used. So he knows where it is. The 2 Karaks are going after Charlemagne. And Iori making a valiant last stand in the back here. And I think that is going to be all she wrote. Oh my god, look at the bombards creeping up. Oh, Charlemagne, you're in trouble. Oh, man. Oh, and he sinks the ship. With the steel chair, dude. With the steel chair. Wow, that was a beauty. What a good game. Dude, this game mode is so fun. I love it. I think this is just, like, for me, the new standard FFA. It's so good. Like, the games are quicker. You know, they're not as, like, dragged out and miserable at times. I like it. This is great. GG, well played. Awesome, awesome match. Congratulations to the birthday boy. Sirona with the steel chair. That you need to see on the... Yeah, I saw the snipe on Nomad. I mean, I came like a moment afterwards. It was very hyped. We love that. That was a great moment. All right. So, I think we could actually do another one, considering that these are a little bit shorter. Yeah, you normally, like with other FFAs, we could only do like 2 because they go so long, but... Okay, let's turn this off. It's off here. All right. Cool. Oh, that was fun, man. That was great. So, who has not played yet? If somebody wants to message me who hasn't played, the first person to message me can host the next lobby. I think we could do another one. I think we got time. Yeah, it's only been 2 hours, so we will for sure keep going. He died to one knight who had 15 HP surrounded by janissaries. That's extremely Chad. That's extremely awesome. It's only a tenth of a second snipe. Yeah, that's so cool. All right, so let's clear chat and clear chat. Are these new messages? Did I just get these ones? I can't tell. Hey, yo. You can host. So Tron is going to be hosting. Same format. Kingslayer with standard bases. Do an island map this time. Okay, we're doing an island because I want to see some haggard kings like fleeing onto the water and like getting bombarded from the coast. That's what I want to see here. Yes. He's like, no, please. Okay. Sai, join Tron's game. He's host. All right, GG. All right, so we're doing an island map for the last one, guys. It's weirdly closer to 1v1 experience. Yeah, it is. It is. The dreaded islands. I can't believe I couldn't even kill... I can't believe I couldn't even kill one king. You did? Oh, that's you, boss. I thought that was surrounded. Thanks, everyone, for being such an incredible community. No group I'd rather... Oh, dude, you're dirty. You got the dirty 30, huh? Hell yeah, welcome to the club, man. Welcome to the crusty millennial club. Although, I didn't really feel any difference until I got to my mid-30s, to be fair. So I think you're okay. I think you're still quite solid. All right, so what do we got here? Yep, and it's go time. It is go time indeed. Yeah, they're talking about the early games. So Tron is going to be hosting this one. Tron, I believe, plays HRE. But remember, this is an island one. So if you guys want it, you know what? I could probably do an island one. Yeah, let's get in there. I'm gonna play this one. We're doing it, baby. Playing. Surprise! I can do island. Yeah. So who do we want to play here? On the island, yeah, because the island one is going to be very low micro. It should be pretty easy. So China is obviously pretty good. We could play the olive oil lords. All right, so for the maps, go ahead and do the, which one is it? Either Warring Islands. I think Warring Islands is fine. Islands is fine. Unless that one's like bugged. I think Warring Islands will be a good one. And then, what other island maps? Migration is also funny, but yeah, we'll get in and play this one, man. I got the itch. I'm having so much fun. All right, so you got to switch the map to the Warring Islands. We're gonna go random and see who we get, actually. Let's go random. How about migration? Okay, so we got 2 spots left, guys. It's not filling up that quick. So anybody who wants to get in, we got 2 spots left. 2 spots left, Turin, FFA. You can see the name right here. How are there 2 still spots open? Well, a lot of people have already played today. We've had 2 games, so. It's 2 big ones. Oh, never mind. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Do. Not that one. Yeah, correct. Correct. So we got English, Japan, HRE. Ambassador a little bit dodgy here for sure. Jeanne d'Arc could be fun. Elephant Island drops are also powerful. Malians, what can we do with the Malians? Malians, I guess you get the gold pits, which is like decent passive gold. And yeah, let's go Malians. I never play them. I don't even know how to play them. We're gonna figure it out. No, we're good. We're just gonna do this one for now. Yeah, 2 spots open. Can we get 2 players? Yes. I'm sure we can find 2 more players. Cross input, if any. Oh, we have an Xbox Chad. Winter's Lion, hell yeah. We have the Dark Lord of Xbox here. Oh. Turn this match off private, please. So folks can join. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. He must have had it on private or something, yeah. Oh, no, it's public now, okay. Oh, I don't know, I didn't see. All right. So let's fire it off. Let's do this. We got our lobby here. And let's do it. Let's have some fun. So the mods can't, I can't find Kingslayer. So Kingslayer is, click on win conditions and do Dominion. Reveal on Elim also inspect slot. All right. Let's have someone else get in nanny. And if no one joins, you can rejoin. No, that's Xbox Game Pass, not controller. Oh, okay, got it. He's on Game Pass, got it. It says Xbox Live, yeah. So we got 1 spot open, by the way. If you didn't play today, go ahead and fire it up. The lobby should be public now. So yeah, there's a spot open for anybody who wants to join. All right. Oldrongo has been killing it playing Dark Age and taking out late game players. Playing Dark Age? Playing it Dark Age? Oh, interesting. I don't know. Does the Drongo, does he stream? Is he on Twitch? I often go watch Age of Empires streams, but I guess the time of day I look at maybe, because yeah, he would be in Australia, right? So maybe that's the thing. All right, you're good. It's there now. We're not doing Nomad, right? No. Okay. Tron's battling the settings here. Should be able to get it soon.
Are you ready?
No, he uploads videos. Got it. Yeah. I watched his stuff in the early days when I was like really into the Age of Empires competitive scene. You know, I would watch his videos for sure. He was great. He's a really good caster and seems like a nice guy. He's also just way better than people. Yeah, that's the thing. When I watch a lot of Age of Empires people on Twitch streaming FFA games, like I'll watch like there's a guy Deo Favente something, I can't remember, and I'll watch like, you know, these pro players, they go into FFAs and they're just like absolutely crushing like newbies, you know. Not newbies, but people who are like, you know, like silver, gold, platinum, whatever. Like they're just crushing players with far less experience. That tends to be it. Whereas in our community, I don't think people would go through them so easily. We have like a lot of high level players and FFA vets. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right. So it's go time, baby. Oh, we're playing here. That's right. I was about to go into like casting mode, but we're actually playing this one. So we're going Malians. I don't know how that's going to go. We could do some like big Haggard stealth ambushes, which would be really funny. Yeah. Let's party, man. Let's do it. We got Tron on HRE, Domenicus on English, Karsik Yeti on Japanese, Winter's Lion on English. HRE is going to be Psy, Malians myself, Gues on Japanese, and Trips and Blips on Jeanne d'Arc. All right. I was going to go China, but I didn't want to be like public enemy #1. China's so strong. So strong. Landmarks? Probably Manticore. Yeah, Manticore is going to be pretty good. There's going to be some really haggard kings like fleeing. There's going to be some serious like kings piecing out. Yeah, and getting the kills here. This is going to be weird on islands. There's going to be a ton of kings at sea, I bet. When somebody's island gets like absolutely punished, there's probably going to be a lot of that. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Yeah. Mali's navy is very good. It's incredibly good. That's one thing they have going for them. I'm late to the party. Hey, how's it going, Wicked? Yes. All right, so Karsiketti is going to load up here in a second, and we should be good to go. Thank you guys all for joining today. It's been a lot of fun. And here we are. All right. Do this. Get you in here to be safe. Although we could, I guess, go scout around the island. Oh. Sorry, that was not a good spot. Let's do that. Do this. Get these guys a little bit closer. And, all right, outstanding. Let's get you guys here. And then one of you can come bonk here. One of you can come bonk here. We did get a corner island, which is pretty god tier. This is very, very good for us. Hey, Wicked, how you doing, man? It's great to see you. This one's close to the water. This one's close to the water, too. So we'll probably go for the conservative gold pit in the beginning, like the very safe one. We'll get 4 on food and the rest on lumber. Yeah, this one is... It's a shame they're so close to the water. Those, like, ore pits are just going to get absolutely hammered down. Okay, let's go up here and build a house. Keep scouting our lovely little corner island. Yeah, so you can use the king's ability right away, right? So let me show you how this works. Where's our ruler? We have... Okay, can we use treason yet? No, you need to be castle age to use treason. Okay. Today we learned. So you need to be castle age to use the old treason. It's treason then. I need to get that on like a soundboard for when we get people with that. It'd be pretty fun. So I'm not terribly used to playing this Kingslayer mode. This is going to be like a bit of a refresher course for me. Probably get that ore pit going just to get the passive gold income, and then we can go into Navy here and just put everybody else there. Alright, so you've scouted our island. You can't do the scouting until Castle Age. So my game plan is to go Castle Age and do like a naval landing on somebody's base and then, you know, try and get them that way. We'll probably build some stone walls early in the back with Manticore and build like a tower to hide our ruler in. Just for people, you know, landing and trying to troll our base, basically. Alright. So now we're going to get passive gold. It's going to be something. It'll get us to where we need to be. Do we cow boom here? We probably cow boom. We get like that, so then we don't need to worry about food, and we can use our villagers elsewhere. Okay. Let's keep heading up into the corner. And soon we'll be able to get our dock. All right, let's head down here with the next villager. Gonna need to get another one of these. Let's get another house here. All right. Yeah, Malians seem really good in 1v1 too. I've been watching. I watch occasionally high level play on the old Twitch, and yeah, I see Malians getting picked a lot by high level players, from what I can tell. All right, so yeah, walling your island's gonna be pretty big too, right? Oh man, there's gonna be some really haggard caginess here. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. All right, so let's get you guys to build that. Keep exploring. We can get forestry. Why not? Let's just get the early upgrades. I don't know why I'm literally patrolling this island, as if it matters, you know? Yeah. Line of sight. Yeah, stealth landings. I know that's basically why I went Malians. I wanted to do stealth like treachery. You know, that was like the whole game plan. Granted, the Griot Bar is really nice for the Siege Festival, but Siege is also just hilariously funny. So I wonder if anybody got like a really crappy island spawn where you can like nuke their TC from the. I don't think so. So this is like a standard map, but yeah, maybe. All right. So I'm gonna just chill my hands out. I don't know why I'm like going so crazy. A feudal landing is kind of hard to do, but a castle age landing with us is very doable. We get like a bunch of Musofatis and we just like land with like 50 of them, utilizing our cow boom to kind of pay for it, right? All right, so let's get another dock here. Let's get you up here, buddy. We can get that, and then we get a house here too. All right, so let's get a house in this. We got 3 of them. Yeah, that's a big gold pit, so it's gonna be. We're gonna have decent passive gold. Malians can survive off low amounts of gold, for sure. Combat drills? Unfortunately, no, the HRE, no. I'm not the HRE today. Okay, so fishing boats are coming. Food's gonna start popping off. Definitely would like to get a second dock here soon. We, you know, we could also do some, oh, you know what else we could do is we could do like warrior scout cheesing. Oh, you know, maybe instead of doing stealth. Okay, no, I have a plan. Yeah, mass warrior scout, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I just was like looking at my warrior scout. I was like, wait a second, I can get 1 million of these with bonus torch damage and take people's rulers out. And then we just like kind of turtle on our island, right? Which feels like a great idea. Okay, so the docks are coming together. Manticore is going to be very nice. We'll get our little stone outcropping in the back. And do I want to get a transport ship and try and colonize another island? He's patrolling the island, yes. He is. He's keeping tabs on things. Alright, let's get you, and then you come down here. Let's get a second dock coming out. We do have more deep sea fish down here, so we're going to go ahead and set it up right down here if possible. Alright, so that's all good. Yeah, Malian's fun tip. Ever looked into more ergonomic mice? That's not why I have problems. My setup is relatively ergonomic. I have like a standing desk, and yeah, I have a standard mouse, but it wouldn't change anything for me. Yeah, with my particular set of skills. Issues, actually. All right. So we can get an outpost tower. I'm almost tempted to like wall too, like early. Okay, so let's get the age up. We're just gonna do the Manticore here. All right, let's get you, and we can just do 5 there, and you keep producing. Let's get that sweet fishing going. And yeah, we're definitely gonna want to get some on gold now. A little bit on gold. And we'll get a second ore pit right away. Get the boats going, and people are aging up. That's a pretty quick age up. That almost makes me think he didn't go on water. Or maybe he just went 1 dock. Who is he? Karsiketi is Japan? Oh, yeah, cheaper fishing boats. Okay. That's how he did it. I was like, you son of a gun. What sneaky business are you up to here? So Manticore is there. Let's get you here, and here. Great. And we're going to start switching on to gold a little bit now so we can age up quickly. Yeah, cows are good. We're definitely going to be the cow overlord. And we need to go explore some islands. So we're probably going to get a transport ship next too and just kind of use that to go poke around and see what's good. All right. So gold's online. Next up, we get a pit over here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to fully surround that one, I don't believe, based on its positioning. Yeah. One day I can get a brain chip. Yes, I'll get one of those brain link things, whatever they're called. Yeah. No, you will die. All right, so more boats for the boat god. We're about to get our transport ship, so we're going to take like maybe 1 or 2 villagers over there just to kind of go explore. And maybe try and colonize one of those islands. So you guys do this and then get back on the wood. Here we go, and let's get you, and here we are. All right. So villagers load up, and you load up here. Great, so let's go with these vills. And all right, let's go like set up a little colony somewhere. Not like too big of a commit, because honestly I can kind of just like Helm's Deep over here anyways. So we're gonna get this, and we only need 1 of you guys to do that. Manticore, we want to switch that on to stone. And all right, let's go see if we can find an island to kind of set up here while we go for the castle age. Yeah, we need to get a lot of gold. Obviously, we are going to do the cow booming. Let's get the fish upgrade here. We see some reeds. And once we get castle age, we're going to be able to kind of scout where everybody is too, which is going to be very nice. All right, so let's get houses. 2, 3. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, we can actually mostly surround that. That's excellent. Hey, we found a little colony. All right, so let's get you guys set up and just do this. And in the meantime, you can go scouting, and we can see who's here. Okay, so we should probably do this, although we have a warrior scout here. So our warrior scout, oh no, he's not upgraded into warrior scout. That's right. He's gonna keep, why is it, I guess, oh, did they change that so you don't, your first one isn't like, yeah. Anyways, let's get on the docks. I think we have enough fishing boats for now. Considering we're going to be doing like a big cow boom, I think we're fine. I don't know why they didn't decide to build that. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay, you guys build all this. So let's go explore the island. We do have somebody here. I don't know who that is, but we're soon going to be finding out. And now the houses should get built. So let's go ahead and get some stables. 1-1. We can get some stables here. Outstanding. Houses are coming up. And you can do this. We see on the other side that is going to be Tron in the HRE. Which again, we don't care too much about relics, but yeah, we're definitely going to go for some haggardness. There's going to be some fun times, I can assure you. All right. So the cow booming, we can do it a little bit differently. I think we can just build it after we'll surround it. It's not like, yeah, because we have fishing, like, so that will sustain our food for now. And do they get the tower up? They do, and we got a little bit of stone being gathered, which is great. So let's now go to the corner. So I'm not going to fall for the mistake of just getting karate chopped, right? Okay, so we got warrior scouts coming, and we're about to age up here. We see some relics on the island, which is cute. Let's get some eco upgrades while we're at it. Yeah, eco upgrades. We need to get the mill. So we're going to do mill and mill and mill. And then we're going to go like turbo building on that. And perfect. Alright, so that's going to be our second pit mine. Age up is about ready. Okay, let's grab you guys. We can do this. We can do the Grand Fulani Corral. And we're going to set it up like right over here, which is going to be fine. Alright. So all's good in the neighborhood. It's not a traditional cow boom, that's for sure, but it's something. It'll pop off here in a minute, don't you worry. Alright, so we got this. Let's get that. And we're going to start just launching cows out. And then from there, we'll try and go a little bit hard. Yeah, we'll try and go a little bit hard here. So we got a tower coming up in the back. Let's go ahead and get like just an outpost. And we'll just park our ruler there in the back. I love the passive stone I'm getting from this, by the way. It's really nice. I mean, over a course of a long game, that can add up. So Sai getting Castle Age already. I definitely don't like that. I don't know why you're not scouting. So let's go around here. So everybody's using their treason to see what's going on now. We're soon going to be aging up, although we're only going with 5. Could have gone 2 TC, but I guess Malians don't really need to do that as much. Alright, so let's get some warrior scouts. And in terms of fishing, I think there's no harm in getting more fishing boats. So we'll get more of those. And great. Yeah, I think we're alright. Then we just build the pastures all around this, and we live long and prosper. And then we'll start pumping out the cows. We got a couple mills, so we're going to be able to do that very quickly. And this is going to be who? This is going to be Karsik Yeti. Okay, so he's going to be on Japan. Very, very tough to dive. Okay, so the walls are okay. Let's get you back here, buddy. We're going to run you up there and see if we can get you nice and safe. We have the sofa production. Let's go, like, make sure there's no weird landing force going on. Definitely don't want any of that. Okay. Let's build a gatehouse here. And where's our ruler? Okay, he's waddling here slowly but surely. He'll get there in a second. Alright. So let's do this and get the pastures going. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so now we can get our ruler and we can go ahead and use the treason so we can see where everybody is. Okay, great. So we're jumping over there. Let's have our warrior scouts keep looking around. Great. And let's get these cows coming out. So cows for the cow god. Cows for the cow throne. And let's get you. Get these fully popping off. And all right. Yeah, great. I think we're all right. It's a little bit ugly, but I think that should do the trick. Then from here, we're going to want to get more stables and get a racks as well. And then, yeah, so much we need to get. Holy shit, people are already in Mortal Kombat? Oh, it's just fighting on the middle. Okay, that's fine. No problem. All right, so let's get our ruler back here, upgrade it to stone, make a spring all tower. It's an early thing. You know, it's an early fix. We're gonna get like one more layer of walls there just to make it extra difficult, and we need to make an escape path for him back here as well if we can. I don't know if we think we can. Okay, no problem. Could do Sofa too. Sofa would be a totally viable option to spam out. Warrior Scouts as well. So let's get Sofa too while we're at it. Let's get this, and we can get another ore pit. So we're gonna do that. And we need to find another like ore position out here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna be stuck on the 3 for now. Just get a random arrow tower there. All right, cool. So yeah, the cows are going. That's gonna saturate our economy. Then we can go imp and do some like big haggard diving. Okay, looking awesome. Fishing boats are going strong. Let's get a couple more fishing boats. Get this wall off here. Great, so we have our king kind of safe in the corner. It's safe-ish. It's not the best position, but it'll do, pig. All right. That is the wrong building. That is a mill. Oh, this majorly sucks. Can only get a couple houses around it, so we're not going to benefit too hard from our goodies, but... All right, so let's get you guys moving. We can have you turn in, move up here. Those guys are going to finish this, and now we need to get stables for the stable gods. I think we just go mostly with those. And now we just go imp. Yeah, our food income should start bumping up pretty hard here. We have 13 cows, almost at the maximum amount. Your mod shall soon be the AOE terrors, I know. Professor Opone and Gunhound are coming for me, dude. How are we looking? Enemy capturing sacred sites, no problem. So let's just get a little bit of scouting here on this island and see like what the current landscape of this looks like. I'm basically just going all in on my island. I don't even care. We're just doing it. We got the stables coming, and the dreaded warrior scouts will arise. Okay, upgrades. Cattle are almost fully boomed out. Yeah, so that's going to be a full cattle operation, a fully armed and operation cattle station. Okay. Yeah, walling here is a bit of a pain based on the layout of my base. Yeah, we could do a little, like, blocking sneakiness over here, though. Okay, so that will keep yellow from getting too crazy, I think. Let's go ahead and fine-tune this, make a little bit of room. And, yeah, we're just waiting for Imp. Just waiting for Imp now. Probably could get a market. Our food is nuts. It's just absolutely insane. Let's get a marketplace here. Alright, so we're going to start walling that side slowly. And yeah, we just make warrior scouts because they just cost food, right? So I think that's the play mostly. And we'll do a little bit of trees in here in a minute. Let's get on some stone. Cattle ranches are looking great. Looks like little raids here and there. We're at least getting some stone out of it. All right. So Fortress of the Hunt gives us stealth with the Griot Bar. I think is better for burning down TCs and stuff. So we'll just kind of slap that back there. We're just like going all in on our island, which is very risky, but it may pay off. We'll see. It may pay off. So the king is sitting nice and comfy back in his lair. We have the Griot Bara on the way, so let's get upgrades. And this is pretty exciting stuff, guys. Nobody has died yet. Islands are much harder to get the kill, right? It's much harder, but I don't think we're going to have any food problems. Fishing round 2 would be nice. Okay, let's get you, and this is going. Gold's going to run a little bit dry here soon. Really? How rude. How rude is that, by the way? It is so rude. Okay, so we need to get a couple more stables here, I think, just to truly produce them in numbers. And also, I think we need to respect Navy and maybe get a little bit of naval support as well. Okay, so the villagers are doing it. We have the Dread Legions. Let's get this. You can grab that relic and bring it back because every little bit of gold matters. And yeah, we can start going down the coast here just to make it so people can't get too sneaky on me. Let's do that, and then once that is done, you guys need to come down and get on this one. I almost feel like I should have built another TC. I almost feel like I should have, but it's all good. Okay, so let's build some houses over here. You know what? It's not too late. Let's build another TC here. So that's going to help us reestablish eco if things get ugly. Just really being siege? Okay, it's a little bit hard to tell if it's being siege. So we're Imperial Age. Let's keep on the wood. We got this for the Siege Festival. Warrior Scouts will be elite soon. And now we've jumped back on the gold here. So yeah, these guys are clearing out the stone. Get this and this. And you can build this. The ultimate haggardness is on the way. Okay. Let's get that. And yeah, it's Gotham's Reckoning, dude. It's go time. It's time to party. Okay, so that gold is extinguished. So we're going to kind of run out of gold here soon, which is a little scary. As far as Navy goes, what other yeah, that's the swivel cannons. We need to build some more docks too if we can. So docks, and yeah, just keep doing that. Just so we can be a little bit multifaceted in terms of our plays. Okay, and then we need to get a uni. Upgrades. We're almost ready to do our Haggard invasion. We're almost ready. It's the time is upon us. But we're gonna kind of run out of resources here on this island, so we need to be ready to like expand or something, man. Let's go build like a series of towers around here to see if we can get like a little bit of a sit rep on the situation. Okay, so we got our ruler back here. He's living his best life. We're gonna kind of keep him here and just. Okay, so that tower's being poked. We have houses getting built. Should be able to get us maxed out on supply. Our base is absolutely disgusting. The layout of it, it's terrible. But yeah, the cow booming is helping our food. We are not needing much in the way of food. Why am I doing that? I don't need this upgrade. Cancel that. And university, we need to get biology for the mass warrior scouts. Let's go ahead and see what everyone looks like right now. Okay. Yes, my minions. Yes. Rise.
Good houses. What's our military at? It's pretty good. I mean, how many warrior scouts are this right now? 7, and let's get. Yeah. Okay, I think it's time for a little fun. And Dune. Oh, Dune's such a fun game. It's actually not too complex once you get the hang. I mean, it is complex, but you can definitely get the hang of it. All right, so let's get a keep here, just to make sure our island is somewhat safe against incursions. And we don't have enough of those upgrades right now. We're almost supplied out. Okay. Almost there. And yeah, the upgrades could use a little bit of love. Mainly those. Alright, so transport ships for the transport ship god. Our king is chilling comfortably in the corner. A lot of HRE troopers there, so very, very scary. We're going to need to get like some other military tech, by the way, that isn't like potatoes. So we're going to get some Musofati gunner tech, so if somebody does invade on us, we're not like completely vulnerable. Yeah, we don't want to just die to that, like some stupid, like because we only can build cavalry units. Alright, I think it's go time. Let's have some fun. We're going to see how this goes. I don't know how this will fare, but it could work very well, or it could be a catastrophic disaster. Alright. So let's land there, and then we can get some of these upgrades and these. And for 7, we need to get some warships. Okay, this is extra sneaky. Drop the warrior scouts. Drop them. We need to get the griot, which is E is the hotkey for that. Okay. Dun da 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 dun da 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 dun da da da. Oh man. Okay. This could be a very quick kill, depending on my that's Jeanne d'Arc. Okay, let's do the siege festival and attack it now. Oh shit! Oh my god! Now we just kill the king. Yeah. Oh, they didn't even notice! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh, that was so fast! Oh dear God! Dear God in heaven! All right. Well, we should probably go get those relics on the island at the very least. Okay. So we're coming here. Let's go here. Attack this. Oh man, that was brutal. Grand. Oh man, absolutely tragic. Oh, God. Oh man, hold on. I gotta catch my composure here. Holy shit. Okay, so let's get these guys and take one of the boats, which is empty, and move that over here. I'm gonna keep going, dude. That's the plan. We're gonna move over here and get some of these upgrades. Yeah, and get these, and then you guys can go load up into that boat. Let's drop here. And yeah, we're gonna just drop right here now. This is gonna be harder because it's Japan. Although we don't have Siege Festival yet, so let's wait for that at least. Alright, so let's drop you guys off, and let's do this, and build a TC here, and build a TC here. How close are we? Okay, we're ready. It's time. Let the Nurglings feast. Here we go, baby. What a media! I'm sorry. I thought you would. I thought you'd be ready. Okay. Okay, here we go. It's time for this. Japan will be harder because they have the scary TCs. Here we go. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. Oh, yeah, I see your Shogun in there, buddy. That's 13,000 HP, though. That's pretty... Oh, he's making a run for it! He's making a run for it! Look at that! He's gonna try and get in a boat. Oh, we're just gonna spam click everything on you, buddy. Run ahead of him. Block him. Block him. Block him. Okay. Oh, we pushed him into the corner. Oh my god. Oh man, he made a run for it, but he couldn't quite get there. Oh man, that was brutal. GG. Okay, so that was some pretty evil shit. Let's go ahead and get our basic archer upgrades too. We need to get more archery ranges in case we do get invaded. Okay, so that is going to be another one biting the dust. Do I have my guys fully upgraded? We do that too. Okay, so we can build the pit mine here, take advantage of that. And now let's go down and see what's going on here. Oh, it looks like Sai was invading there. Okay. So these guys have finished this. Let's delete this house here. And then they can just mine this. Man, I have like literally no space in this base. It is an absolute shithouse base. Alright, so let's just lumberjack this out in the back. And yeah, you guys go here. You guys do this. Let's get some houses going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. And get a monastery too. Alright. Hey, relics. Alright, so we see a relic there. That's actually really nice. Do we have any transport ships here? We do not. Okay, let's get a transport ship. Trade. Okay, we could actually get trade now too. But firstly, let's try and take out one more person. Let's go here and see if we can. Alright, so how's it going, homie? Let's see where it's at. Okay. It's hard to like keep track of all this growth, you know? It's like there's so much good stuff happening here. Okay, let's get you back here. Clear out some space. You guys can go here and clear this out. He's gonna notice this pretty quick. Probably gonna make a run for it. We'll see. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. We gotta get him here with a little my hero. Okay, so we run past it. We get a bit of a surround, and we can attack now. Let's do this. Look for that character. Okay, it's hard to click on him there. Yeah, there he is. All right. So should be it. Think he's toast. Yeah, there we go. All right. So far so good, honestly. It's going quite smoothly, quite swimmingly, as they say. Man, Malians are quite dreaded here, dude. We're looking pretty geared out on supplies, that's for sure. Let's get all this. Use this space here to get some military, just in case we need to make a proper military at any point. All right, so let's load back in. That's revenge for all the times he's owned me with those Utsus. Yeah, it is a little bit, isn't it? How much kills do I have? 10. I got to exaggerate. Let's go for Tron now. Alright, so we're going to get that relic, which is going to be fine. We do not have enough for the keep yet. Let's buy a little bit. Alright. Keep there, relic. We see orange. We can go for... No, he's toast. They found my Haggard Warrior Scout Brigade. So we can even switch into like Big Navy now too. Alright. So let's do this. Let's get all the naval upgrades, and we can start switching into war canoes and all these. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. In the meantime, we need to load up transport ships and take them to the new promised land here. Alright. Looking cool. I think this island's going to be ours for now. How many do we have left? We don't have that many, so we might not be able to straight up get the kill again anymore, but... Okay. Live by the dive step. Yeah. Yeah, that was wild. I've done this strategy before, but not in the Kingslaying mode, that's for sure. Okay, let's go over here. Land away from his units. Yeah, you guys go lumberjacking. Our ruler needs a more secret and safe spot, that's for sure. Alright, so let's get our dude and see where he's at. Ah, he's oh! Oh, I love that. He's fleeing. You can just go like karate chopping things here anyways. So Griot, let's do Siege Festival. Just do as much damage as we can. We're not like trying to finish him off per se. Alright, so let's get our boats, our navies, and try and control the seas. Yeah, we are kind of out of room. We can be friends? Yeah, we can. It's true. It's not out of the range of possibility. Can we fit a keep back there is the question. Alright. So you guys get on the here. His king is at sea. So we might actually be able to just landmark snipe homie. It looks like he's pretty beat up from some sort of a conflict. Yeah, good thing I got a big navy coming though. That's nice. Alright, so let's get on gold here. Do this. We can get some cannon towers if we want to. Alright, so we're going to need to figure it out. Let's get our units upgraded here.
That's one down, and do we have the Griot Bara? Is it off cooldown? Not yet. Oh, it's active still. Okay. Man, you can landmark snipe really quick with this, can't you? Okay, let's go get that. And these things freaking heal too, which is crazy good. Okay, let's get Navy. And now we can just go and look for his last landmark. Yeah, his king is clearly hiding somewhere. Alright, so let's get this. Get a keep up here. Get you in there. And I think we're okay. Let's head down here with this big old navy and see what we want to do. We need to fully max out on the houses and stuff. We have plenty of wood here on this island. We could do a wonder at some point. Wonder wouldn't be a bad idea. So 1, 2. Yeah, he's probably... Oh, he's got some in the middle too. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get him. Not going to be able to get him. No problem. And his king is hiding somewhere. Oh, interesting. So he's got his king on the Berkshire over there. Okay. Alright, so let's get all our transport ships. How many do we have left? Bring them back here. And get you guys. And then military. We can actually switch into Sofa since we got money and get some Muso Fadi as well. And we need to get these vills ready to party. Alright, so let's continue raiding. Do we want to get trade going? We probably do. Alright, so let's get some docks up on the northern coast. Alright, so yeah, we'll continue fighting here. Are these guys upgraded? Yeah, more or less upgraded. And university upgrades, let's just get them all because we have the money, we're quite rich. Transport ships, where are you at? So they should be close by. Here they are. Okay, so we'll gather them and take those villagers to the promised land. And now we got the Dread Malian Canoe Navy, which is very, very strong. And we can do this. All right, let's do 7. Let's get a bunch of ships and load into the transports. Yeah, let's get you guys into all those. Great. The dreaded Malian Navy. I feel like they're going to come for me at some point. Do we have any more wood on the island? We do. All right, so we're going to go get on that. Maybe we can muscle them both down. It looks like we've actually defeated the English to an extent here. All right, so transport ships. Let's go drop them here in the new promised land. Our scavenged goodies. And why are these fishing boats not fishing? There's literally plenty of fish everywhere. You guys get on the trees here, and man, we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on. I think we're pretty safe against the snipe too. We're kind of in the corner here, and you guys get on the trees here. Take that down. Relics. We did have that relic on that island. So let's get the scholars over here. And you guys can just jump here. Do that. Great. Stone. I'm going to start buying some stone. Just kind of start prepping for wonder. It's probably what it's going to come down to anyways. Wow. So those warrior scouts straight up beat that English army, which is pretty nuts. Huh? Let's get you guys. Do a little army here. We got some Muso Fadi gunners just to be safe. Fishing. Let's go find this. He says Tron, please. Yeah, he definitely needs to do it. Yeah, it's hard to tell with the Malian boats like what's actually their comp is. All right, so let's go ahead and get some naval trade going. It's going to be pretty bonkers. Looks like everybody's back to work, which is good. Transport ship time. Where are transports? Those are hunting canoes. It is kind of hard to tell them all apart, isn't it? Yeah, those buildings all look a little similar. Okay, so we need to see where the kings are right now. Let's do a little scouting. Okay, so we see he's on this island, so that's for sure. Oh, he's leaving? No, he's getting... Oh, he was just doing a treason as well. Okay. Okay, let's load into these boats. You guys, we can... honestly, is there anything else? Yeah, let's clear out these berry bushes just to make a little bit of room. Get back on the wood here. And you guys can just keep going. We're actually supply capped. Let's get our trade ships and set them up to the furthest most dock there. And then the religious characters, we want to load you in as well. Do we have any transport ships here? We do have some. All right, great. And let's go down here and do this. All right. So tithe barns, we do have tithe barns. What is our supply right now? Our economy is 183, so we'll delete these guys. And then just we can even just rebuild them on this island, which is fine. Gold, we do have gold here. Who's green? Is that me? That's me. I was like, who's green? Who's this man here? So we're just kind of in a passive naval engagement here. Let's just spam a shit ton of those guys down there, and you guys continue working on this. So let's switch our hotkeys for these town centers so we stop producing on the other island there. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. And let's grab a couple of you guys and do this. I could bring the relics back, but I think I can honestly just proxy them too. We can probably have some dead docks down here too, which we can trade with, so. Let's see how we want to do the trade ships. Trade ships can probably go all the way down here. Yeah, they can. Great. And then we want them to be connecting. Alright guys, we're still doing it. Perfect. Looking good. I think he's lurking down here somewhere. Let's check. Treason. Alright, great. So we know where he's at. He's just sitting in his Berkshire here. Alright, so 7. Let's get you ships coming here. Land me on the island. Land me. Land. Oh, we're going to lose that boat. Probably he's not going to make it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's pretty good. So we managed to get everything landed, which is huge. I don't know if we're going to have the damage to kill Berkshire with just this. It's kind of an exploratory force. Alright, so let's get these boats, and these boats, and these boats, and these, and come here, here, and here. Okay, we can probably take down some of his navy here. In the meantime, let's just set up a dock here. Do this, buy some stone if we can. Great, so the Muso Fatty took those bad boys down. Oh, he's trying to get in my base and snipe me. Tron is here. Oh, where did he even land from? Okay, very sneaky. Should be fun. So we're not going to kill this. Tron tried to snipe my king, it looks like. He tried to do a little cheeky king sniping, which is fine. I mean, stopping my cow boom here is kind of a meme. Yeah, no problem. Alright, so, yeah, I think we just are playing Wonder here. Okay, let's take this, get you. That relic can go back to the main base. Oh, wow, we actually are, like, defeating this English army a little bit here. Got this big navy. Sadly, I don't think it's going to be able to do much. I think just keeping these other guys honest while we just eco up is the way. Alright, so we could do this. Let's do that so nobody else is trading here. Do that, and you can go back up this way, buddy. Drop this off, shoot this. Alright, so we got a decent army. No, yeah, I got my king in the back. He's fine. I see him trying to snipe me, but I don't think he's going to succeed. And the big Navy of Doom is going to continue down and just kind of hopefully keep pouring in and causing a lot of disruption here. If we can take them all off water, that's pretty big. Okay, so we have our warships here. So let's take down Homeboy. Oh shit, there's a king right there. Oh damn. Okay, there was a king. Who just got eliminated? That was from a dead player. Okay. Ah, there was a free king on that island. I didn't notice him. Son of a gun. Alright, so the cross-map trade, though, is still going like the salmon of Capistrano. Let's get this tower up, yeah, if we can. Oh, it looks like it got destroyed. Wow, I did not see that king there. I guess I just had gotten vision, so. Richard, yes, for free. He was. Alright, so let's do this, and then we can go down and pick up those other 2 religious characters and go relic hunting. U33, we can have you guys just be deleted for now. U15. And now we can get more trade ships, which is exactly what we want. Alright, Navy, let's keep going. I don't know why we have some wild-ass trade ships here, but, you know, it is what it is. We have some army in the main base in case somebody tries some funny business, and, yeah, our king is certainly a little bit sneaky back there. You have the warrior scouts still in the English lands. Let's do some treason, see where everybody's at. Okay, not bad. So he's in the corner in a Japanese castle. He's in Elsbach, which is going to be a nightmare to get. Let's just keep sweeping this this territory out here. And firstly, let's clear all this out. We got 8 dudes here. Let's cut that. I think we have enough on this island from our first conquest. Let's do the Siege Festival. Nice, dude. Yeah, we're going to just torch this down real quick, like. Alright, so how are we looking here? Let's load you guys up, do this. One of you guys goes here. Cannon tower, and we can build another cannon tower there. So we're still definitely in a commanding position. 100%. I need to like get like a proper wall off, although I don't know, I think we're okay. I'm keeping army here now to make sure I don't get cheesed again. Cannons are causing some havoc. Let's focus them down. Okay, let's get some more boats for the boat god, boats for the boat throne.
I need to get toll posts too. I don't have toll posts. Yeah, it's a shame. Alright, so we got 16 dudes. Let's go land them in the middle and see if we can pillage some, you know, take down some villagers or whatever. Nobody's buying stone right now, so we're happy to just, you know, be a glutton and take all that possible. Okay, so let's get towers, towers, towers. Secure this. You guys head up into the woods. There's plenty of trees to go around still. And the cow boom. Yeah, how many cows did they... Oh no, we're already cow maxed again. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so a little bit of a landing here. We're gonna get our navy and head down there and deal with this. So there they go, alright. Boom, and yeah. I wish there's probably a hotkey to select all naval military stuff. Joke's on him though, I didn't bring my goodies over here. Okay, let's leave you guys, we don't really need you. Our poor cannon tower got plowed. And Sofa, let's go scout this island, because obviously that's where wood's gonna come from. Oops, wrong button. Where's my marketplace? I was trying to buy wood, but I was hitting the wrong button. Alright, so let's go see what we can find here. I suspect there's a lot going on. He is gonna get a lot of my traders though. But our navy should come down and sweep him out of the water here in a second. And... okay, so just a lot of keeps. Oh yeah, the counter sacred is a thing, isn't it? Yeah, we gotta make sure that doesn't come into play. I think with our, like, supply, we'd be probably fine. Okay, so let's get our docks and docks. Yes. Get more traders going. Keep scouting the island here. And, alright. So yeah, we got the big naval conflict. Not sure how it's gonna go, actually. Let's probably make some more. Coming down here. Okay, orange is coming, actually. Oh, it looks like he's going for a base snipe. That's cute. So we just kill the... oh, it's just man-at-arms loaded in. Okay, we're fine. We're all good, my friends. Alright, so 7. Let's load you guys in. And as far as this goes, yeah, we're getting all the wood on this island, which is pretty big. Pretty big, my friends. And a little bit of gold left over, too. We see traders. He's trying to establish trade there, so we gotta shut that down. Like stat. Okay, so let's like deep set a little bit, and we need to get the explosive buffs. A little bit of potato that I don't have those. We can buy some stone? Yeah, just kind of keep working our way up to a wonder. I'm thinking. You get this relic. And meet me over here. Let's do that. We are killing trade ships there, which is pretty haggard, but it's working. Oh, those are traders. Okay, yeah, we need to be careful there. Alright, so we got some military here. We can go try and decap that. Granted, it's probably not going to work too well. My trade is being shut down, so that's a little dodgy. Alright, but we should be able to resecure it in due time. Alright, so go war canoes. And let's get our trade ships to chill out for now and kind of pull back, and we can just have them do some close proximity trading. Because I think we're going to win this fight here. Probably will. Alright, so let's lead you guys. Get more military. Or more navy, excuse me. Because navy is going to be king here. Keep that wood going. I don't think we even got the full eco upgrades, which is really funny. You know, food gathering may be relevant at some point, and yeah, I think we're good aside from that. Okay, we probably need to get more docks along the coastline to really match the naval might of these guys. It seems like they got some pretty good navies. I think the time of sniping kings for free is probably over. Okay, let's get the war canoes of the gods. And let's keep buying some stone. It's getting rather expensive, but now we have just about enough to cackle. And let's go ahead and explore the rest of this island. Yeah, he's got the 2 sacreds, which... oh, that's actually a sacred victory, okay. So he's going for a straight-up sacred win, yeah. That's cool. Alright. So let's get you back in here. Let's do this. And then you can go here, 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 and here. We have gold on this island, too, which we can take, so... we'll definitely load up some dudes there. Let's get our transport ships, which we have how many? 2 of them? That's more than enough. So yeah, the Canoe Legion is pretty hard to stop. It's pretty hard to stop, in my experience. Alright. Yeah, let's have you guys build this, this, and this. And we have the transport ships. They should be here in a second. It's really hard to tell what their transport ships look like. Alright, so let's chase them back to the Shadow Realm. We should have enough navy here where we're fine. I like he's going for the win, though. I think that's really cool. I think it's really neat. Right, where are my transport ships at? Come on. Alright, so here he is. Let's get you guys. Go load in, and we're going to go neutralize that cap. Should have had a boat coming back with the relics. Yeah, that's great. That's going to be another relic there. So fatty gunners, we don't really need you. And let's just keep the dreaded Canoe Legion going. God, it's so hard to differentiate those ships. Alright, so down we go. Let's just kind of keep stomping around. This island is being purged of resources, that's for sure. Let's get some more transport ships here. You guys come here and fortify this. Our eco's at 172. We're probably overkilling eco. Yeah, definitely overkilling eco. Okay, let's get this. And get our Canoe Legion heading down that way. The ship should be landing here shortly, at which point we can decap that. And did he destroy that dock over there? He did not. Okay, that's good. No, he did destroy it. Okay. So we're just going to do Walmart trade for now. We have an insane pop cap increase. Yeah, we should be able to push him back, although Winter's Lion is still here. Tron is probably the strongest of the three of them, I would guess. You guys and you canoes, let's go down here, here, and here, and do a little bit of a loop around while we push here. So we're going to push Tron back to his base. We have such a supply advantage from those like early snipes that we're definitely sitting pretty. Alright. How are we looking? Yep, just keep pounding him. He does have that guaranteed one in the middle though, which is tough. Alright, let's set up a keep here just to make sure we're safe, and then we can start decapping that. Alright, keep going, keep pushing him back. Treason, I think I'm more or less ready to defend the main base if I have to. We do need some space though. Yeah, we do need some space for other things. Okay, so these guys are gonna like embargo here so I don't get like ambushed. Oh my god, get on that Sacred for the love of God. Okay, so cross trade's going well. We got the transport ships. So let's get a bunch of these guys loaded who aren't doing much.
Please don't kill me.
He's definitely not weak. He's very strong. But we're gonna try and contain him onto land. Alright, cool. So yeah, we're almost there. Now we just need to save up gold. Should be fine. And not much to do on this island, that's for sure. Let's get off here. Do this and get that. We got the embargo here to make sure he doesn't come out this way. Oh, orange is coming now too, okay. We need to figure out how to beat 300 pop turn. Yeah, they might be able to. Stopping my trade is a really good first step, for sure. And let's go land here and get that gold off that island. He says so, don't kill me. Yeah, yeah. At least we got that decap there, though. Okay, so traders are just getting absolutely obliterated. Alright, let's get ships here. Let's get you popping off. And we need to contain these guys. Soon we'll be ready for Wonder. Soon. Where are you guys? Where? Did you guys not load up and go over there? What are we doing? Are we messing around here? Okay. Yeah, so orange is coming with a bit of a fleet. It's a little scary. We're gonna try and intercept it. The trade ships are not in the best shape. Alright, great. So now we can go and hopefully get this gold here. We're also containing Teal a little bit, and we need to patrol the coast to make sure he doesn't find a way to get out. Alright, so 34. Let's get you guys and go land over here. This is really, really nice here. That's like a huge late game surplus of gold. And with our relics, we have, what, 3 or 4? We never dropped this one off either. Okay. Our base is so friggin' shitty, though. Okay, so we need to get some vills in here now to start scheming things. Yeah, so we're going to start on that. Alright, let's attack. Looks like the Canoe Legion has prospered. Let's get our trade ships back online. Get a cannon placement there. Let's attack down here, attack down here. The Malians seem pretty good on water, man. It seems pretty decent. Pretty decent. I don't think he has any relics here, but he might. Let's go like scout that out and build some islands. Yeah, orange is kicking. He's kicking. He's alive and kicking for sure. Alright, so the pit mine is going good. Let's upgrade here, upgrade here. Someone's buying stone. I wonder who it is. Alright, so next there's going to be an attack this way probably, so we need to preemptively have like a Dread Legion over there. Let's get this on the golds. And I don't think we're even fully blacksmith upgrade. Def orange. Yeah, I have to use my diversionary tactics. Just the absolute shit tactics. Alright, so let's get this. Alright, great.
And yeah, siege workshops. Siege workshops for the siege workshop god. Let's get you guys upgraded. Okay, so we're going down that way. Cleared most of that out. Let's head down this way. So I think Tron is like, he's going to be able to do some funny business here. He's like, I would like to think so. Relics, relics, relics. Okay. So we got to start like scheming the layout of this, right? It's kind of a shit base for a wonder, like the way I built it. We're going to have to get rid of some of these houses in this TC probably and just build it like right there, but that's like right on the coast. Alright. Let's go here, shoot these guys, get some of those wood villagers. What is this here? Oh, a lot of stone being gathered. Okay. So we should have enough for a wonder soon. I mean, I could build it on a different island too. Could go like here. It's actually not a bad idea. Although, yeah, you know, we got a lot of space here. But the problem is, yeah, that's like, this is a corner is just such a god tier thing, right? Yeah, I think we just relocate our king. So let's get him here. Do this. And then we'll get rid of these walls here. And relocate and kind of fine tune that a little bit. Oh my god, why did it destroy the keep? That's so stupid. I obviously misclicked, but... Oh yeah, we want to get that keep back online for Homie. In the meantime, he needs to get back and hide. Treason. So there's landmarks hidden here from Sai from the earlier days. Let's go down this way. We're almost ready. We just need to buy a little bit more stone. I'm trying to delete these damn walls. There we go. Alright. And my king's slightly vulnerable right now. Somebody appeared. Oh, I had it selected there. Okay, that's what I did. Classic MLG plays. Alright, there we go. So that's where it's going to go, up in the corner. And then we would just go from there. Alright, so yeah, he's basically corralled in. Let's go up here and see what we can do. You guys come down here and here. Transport ships, we have a lot of those. Are hunting canoes. Please retreat that ships or Turin, he's saying? Okay, I'm not sure what they're talking about. Okay. It's just a random ass dock there. Okay, no problem. Okay, so we find a fleet. That's good. It's a good thing we were scouting actively. He was coming for us. And the king is up here. He's very vulnerable at the moment. Yeah, we just go wonder up on the top, and then we just build like a million, you know, defensive pieces here. So let's get all the... we don't need ram upgrades, but yeah. Man, the Malian navies are pretty disgusting. Okay, so I think we can just go for it, to be honest. I don't have a lot of workers here, though, so these are what, transport ships? Yeah. Alright, so let's pull a lot of the lumber workers back. So let's get you guys in and do this, 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 and this. Classic, yeah, there has to be some really shitty blunders, or else it's not one of my games. But you know, a lot of the games that we do have shitty blunders, we often win, so there is some magic to that. Okay, so let's get you guys to sail down and help out. Tron with a big old navy, jeez. He's not taking any prisoners, man. Gold is still kicking. Let's get you in there. And yeah, it looks like we're going to lose this fight too a little bit, but we're going to be there with a reinforcing fleet soon. And cool. So those guys are loaded. Let's get them in here, drop them off, and then we can go build the wonder. Wow, there's still gold in there for real. It's insane. Go, my minions. Go, my dread fleets. Okay, what's there? That's red. Okay, red's doing it. So let's just have you patrol. And you guys can patrol down here. So we'll patrol there. Alright, so they're going to go back and forth. Tron must have some funny business going on over here. Alright, so let's get up here and just get that ready, but we want to wait till we're fully operational. Then we got to just defend the sacred site, basically. You know, just make sure nobody gets that. Because that's like the only counterplay, really. Alright, and we can delete a shit ton of villagers too when the time comes. Alright, so let's fire that off. And here comes the Boats of Doom. We do have a keep here, so hopefully that thing will be able to hold. We're patrolling the other coasts. You guys, are we going to need excess lumber? We might, actually. We're going to need to start getting military here, though, like right away. So let's delete some of these guys. I think we're okay on the sacred site. He says, here we go, yeah. It's time. This should be enough to blockade this peninsula, although we might need to just come over here and make sure we secure this. Alright, let's attack. Our dreaded canoe legion is doing great. I go full navy. Can we land? Oh, they're scheming, dudes. They're scheming. Alright, so yeah, we route this fleet, we hold on to the sacred site, which is good. Once we get through the like sacred situation, that's big. Yeah, then we're okay. We need to have a big landing force too. So let's do this. Muso fatty gunners all day. They're gonna be awesome. Trade ships, let's gather them and just have them continue trading. And okay, he's got like some sort of a dock presence here. Let's go sweep that out if we can. And yeah, we need to get some of the Navy perhaps over here too. So just in this choke point. Yep. That's obviously a problem. We got 47 villagers here. Let's get some walls up. We can delete half of them, more or less, or not. I don't want to accidentally delete my wonder. That would be something I do. Okay, so we found his goodies here. He's got a pretty respectable fleet. It looks like Orange is thinking about creeping up this way. Let's take some boats over there. We're still patrolling their coast, causing havoc, but yeah, this seems to be the new epicenter of action. Okay, what base is this on? This is on this new island base here. Alright, so we'll delete you guys. It's going to free up a shit ton of supply. We can get some Sofa, Muso Fadi, and Culverins and cannons and all that goodness. The dreaded, it's so funny, the Malian like Navy looks so haggard when you look at it, but it's like, it's actually just so powerful. It's so powerful. What's going on here? Oh, he's managed to sneak some stuff past me. Evil. Alright, let's do this. And I guess they're still fishing. Eventually we'll go all in on military when the time comes, but yeah, it's not the time yet for that. So Orange's Navy is being pushed back by a couple of my canoes. The king is back here, he's hanging out. First leer ashore, he says? What is he talking about? I have no idea what he's referring to. Some reference that's going over my head. Clear, then bring Trebs. Do it. Yes. Alright, so we need to just get a big centralized navy here. Although we can keep fighting on two fronts, it's not going that badly. Alright, so let's gather you guys up. Do this. Maybe they're going to try and do something here, I'm not sure. We have a little bit of gold left, so let's go grab that.
Is killing me.
Head over that way. Good. It's almost time to delete, but you can see I still need the wood. So I'm trying to hold on to the wood eco for as long as possible. Alright, so where are our trade ships at? Are the trade ships still going? They're still trading. That's good. Let's keep giving us a little bit of passive gold. My eco, like, isn't amazing, so I need to maintain some of my eco while we fight here. Alright. That's what happens when you chat with a lot of people from the UK. You start saying whilst instead of while. Alright. Trade. Let's go. Getting worn down here. I think our old Malian Navy's holding on like champs. Our food is going to be good, and we have a pretty brutal defense force here as well. Yeah, our king is not like super well protected, but it's alright. It'll do big. Okay, let's attack. Did we get that gold? We did, so let's get you guys back up on lumber. And the Navy here is making progress. My opponents are, they're getting there. Let's go over there, see if we can find anything. All these damn boats just sitting around doing God knows what. Fighting on so many fronts. Okay, he's landing on this island, which is kind of fun. I like it. I like it. We're ready for the defense. Mansacore's doing it. We have all you guys at the ready. So I don't know where they would. It's pretty. We'll see them coming for sure from a long ways away. We're gonna bring fishing boats to battle now. The fishermen are even up in arms. All right. He says Teal. Teal's been trapped on his island, I believe. Maybe Teal's like trying to counter wonder or something. Who knows? Ah, the Holy Romans are here. So let's like block their progress a little bit by doing this and this. In the meantime, you guys keep gathering navy here. We'll take this fleet over to go crush this force. And their sacred window is basically over now. Alright, so let's do this, and we can patrol. Do I delete fishing boats at this point? I think we can delete fishing boats. Yeah, we'll start like slowly cleaning those guys out. We're not going to need them as much. We do get to keep up, which is good. That'll buy us a little bit of time, and let's get you guys behind this line over here. And I think this is where we can potentially drive them back to the shadows. Yeah, our fishing is cows. Like, the cows will keep us going pretty good here. So here they come. We obviously need to focus that little demo ship down. Great, great. And we have a big fleet here. Are we going to need it here? Okay, he's coming from this direction now. So we can just rally everything here now if they're only attacking from one side. That is most excellent. All right, team. We're doing all right. We got the fishing boats of doom. Let's go ahead and cut the supply. As long as we have wood and some passive gold, we can continue this good fight. Eventually, we probably will lose water to both of them, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking. What's Teal? I think, well, Teal got crushed pretty good. Like, I killed all their coastal stuff, so I think it's been taking them some time to get back online here, you know? It's been taking them a hot minute. All right, Javelin throwers, do we want to upgrade them to elite? Not really, probably not worth, since we're just going to be using Muso Fatty and whatnot. All right. So let's do this just to make sure there's no sneakiness over here. So let's buy a tiny bit of stone. Manticore's giving us some, obviously. Build the wall. I thought they might try and sneak back there and get like some ninja boats, like Treb ninjas over here or something. Which could be very scary, so. Yeah, he's pretty rich. I mean, he must have trade. Tron must have some sort of trade going. We got 9 minutes left to hold. Let me do some hand stretches here. Okay, I think we're good. So we block that, so they're not going to be able to ninja that way. We'll get a little tower and then come back here. Trade ships are still going, man. Yeah, they're going under fire, but it's, you know, it's something. Yeah, so let's max out that navy again. Let's gather you guys up. We can do a bit of an ambush here. You guys and you guys can just be here and just stay on the wood. You got to keep that wood afloat. Yeah, he must be trading like up across the top of the map now. Tron must. Would be my guess. Let's go like see if we can interrupt some of his trade here. Do a little bit of a diversion attack. Meanwhile, we have another fat ambush waiting for them here. Okay, so hand cannoneers are being cute. A little cheekiness there. No problem. We'll pull back that way, and you bills come down here. He's doing our job for us. He's helping us free up supplies. Ah, there he is. Okay, so he's going to get steamrolled by this massive navy here, probably. So we'll come and intercept that fleet. Teal is trying to land here, actually. Good thing I was kind of watching. He lands on this island? Okay, that's fine. So he's going to cut off our supplies, forcing us back onto our other island, which is good. But yeah, we got a big old force here. All right, let's torch down that cannon. And yeah, we'll do what we can. So torch that down, torch that. And then we can go repair that. We just crush that navy. Let's pull it behind these guys. We can take some of you guys down here to go deal with this. That's a big navy too, actually, so I think we need our full force. Yeah, this base is a goner. You know, we're just going to kind of weasel some wood while we can. And then we just prepare for our last stand on our island. And, yep. And thankfully our archers are fully upgraded too. We have a little bit of lumber going here. Let's see if we can, like, weasel up here and just keep some lumber income, right? Alright, so let's go take on Teal's navy. Don't really care to defend this. There's nothing. I mean, he's going to get a relic. That's pretty good for him. But not for me. Alright, so we took down that navy there. Let's see if we can get some of you guys here to make sure there's no, like, landing forces. Let's see if we can take Orange's fleet. We're going to try to. That's a good force, though, but I think we're ready. We have, like, our landing force ready if he tries. Teal's doing stuff. He is. They're not giving Teal the love he deserves. Yeah, coastal landings will be pretty hard for them. I mean, I got a big army here, so. Arguably, I could put everything in a navy. Oh, hello. Sweet Christmas. Oh, this is just Christmas, isn't it? Wow. Alright, so let's get some houses down here, because we're actually running into some supply issues, which is very funny. Let's get some houses over there. He's forced to land on the shores. Ah, it's the dreaded trebuchets. Okay, this one has 3 mangonels in it. Let's see if we can take that down. Yeah, well played. Very sneaky. Alright, so we need to get you. Do this. Do this. And get some houses here. And let's pull up like a little tighter to our base now. Alright, so how are we looking here? Yeah, Pink's navy is pushed back. We got a little nastiness here, so we need to create like naval blockades and just kind of prepare to defend the homeland here. Yeah, we're fully supply capped out again. Great. Pursue this fleet. Yeah, they're getting close. You know, they get 3v1. They're doing a great job. Time's running very short, though, and they haven't even tried to land yet, which is good. So, yeah, I think we can thwart their mission. Let's just make more navy. The navy's doing an excellent job of keeping things honest here. So there will be a landing soon. There will be a landing here.
Yeah, he might notice my huge lumber eco. It's literally what's going to allow me to keep making military. So my gold is just relics and pit mines at this point. Oh, that's right. We can just spam warrior scouts. How sweet is that? Yeah, Malian, just Malian things. All right. I don't think they're intentionally pop capping me, Dandy. I think it's just like a tertiary thing. They're just like kind of killing shit, and they happen to be getting a little bit of damage in there. All right, so the samurai have discovered it. So let's come down here, go there, destroy this, and we need to distract here by running this way. And you villagers can do that. Let's circle on the coast. Keep you guys here. You guys here. We got some demo ships coming in. Let's trade demos. And we got that. Great. And you guys come up the side, and we just build some more houses to make sure we don't get pop caps. I think you're just trying to hunt my eco there, really. Oh, demo ships. Okay. Well, good thing I'm making arrows, too. It's got a lot of demo ships. We still have a wood economy going here, which is awesome. And we need to retreat back. These villagers can be the absolute chads and go start torching the cannons, although they're going to probably get last samurai on the way in. 3 minutes. Yeah, good push from these guys, man. Very good push. We still have the land-based army, though, and we can definitely spam out some warrior scouts. Okay. Okay, let's get that built up. Attack, attack. That's pretty much what it's going to be. Pretty much what it's going to be here. Yeah, they probably, I mean, man, if they had attacked me like this earlier, that could have been pretty sweet. I would have definitely been in some trouble. Although they were, had their own local conflicts and whatnot. Alright. So we got the Navy of Doom. Do we want to start making some bills? I think I do, just for repairs. Something's getting through, they're saying. SV is getting through? Maybe. SV, is that the name of one of the players? Not sure. Alright, we're sending in the transport ships. That's how you know it's all hands on deck here. Alright, so let's get you. Alright, great. So they didn't notice this, which is great, so I can just come back here like a little rat now and build a bunch of houses. We're going to try and just fight to the best of our abilities with our navy here. We have the secret ninja trade operation going. Okay, how are we looking? We got, what, 2 minutes, 41 seconds? I mean, I don't have much static defense on land. That's one thing I'm slightly nervous about, is the fact that if they do land, I don't have, like, towers and a lot defending. Yeah, they're still torching things here, but it's fine. We can just rebuild. And is there any pit mines we want to build up? Yeah, we can try and get that one. Alright. Yeah, this is the last game. My arthritis, yeah. The arthritis is acting up. Diabetes. You guys remember the dreaded Wilford Brimley memes from back in the day? That's some early. Man, Wilford Brimley memes would have been like, what, like mid-2000s? Alright, so we got a landing force now. Very well played. So we're going to go get over there and deal with it. I like this. This is very sneaky from the Master of Samurai, from the Shogun. The King is definitely the biggest liability, right? Like more so than the Wonder stuff. Do this. Let's get some warrior scouts going here. Some Muso Fatty. We have artillery popping out. I think we win that fight. Let's get this, and you guys come over here and block that breach. This navy goes up and intercepts that. Yeah, so we intercept him and definitely kept him from getting too far, but still very scary, right? Let's go demo those ships. Looks like some landing forces over here. All right, so Japan has been thwarted. The sneaky dock. What is he talking about? Did I foresee something? I don't think I did anything special. Okay, let's target that. I love how this game just like blurs everything out. It just thinks everything is a curse word. I can't even fully wall that. We're gonna have to do the most haggard wall. It's gonna be wood. It's gonna be stone with the old wood. Demo ships. Oh, give it to us, precious. Don't let him get close. He's gonna land a handful of the units. No, he didn't. He got like one boat in. Oh man, very sweaty. Very sweaty. So what do we need to hold for? 42 seconds? I don't think I saw any sneaky dock. Oh, buddy. I think we got this, baby. Still got it. Still got it. All right. Those guys are forced back, and we kill these docks. Looks like a landing force here. Oh, he's talking about here how I foresaw the sneaky dock, yeah. Yeah, we didn't notice that earlier. Just a casual 350 supply. Yeah, Malian like base cheesing with the
The Torch Festival is really fun. Alright, so let's get these guys. And what is our eco at? We have 288 military. That's pretty insane. GG! Alright. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Delete everything, make 350 warrior scouts. We're pretty close. I wanted the wood, though, so I could keep making siege equipment and boats. That's why I was like trying to keep the wood economy online. Ilalu power, I know. Yeah, Malians on island, pretty cool. Their navies are really strong, dude. You gotta learn to play with my toes. I know. Well, hopefully we'll solve the issues. Yeah, Regnitz. So there's no way I was... The English player with a little bit of effort, we probably could have gotten his king, but I think that was the correct play. So we had Japan here. Their king was in the corner. We had a king in the corner down here. Yeah, Berkshire king, Holy Roman king, and the Shogun was over here. Yeah. We killed 1, 2, 3 players. We got 3 kings. This is, I think, where we ran into our first resistance. Or yeah, we ruled with water power. That's right, Caladan. Yes. All right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go hang out with my smoking hot wife. We're gonna go watch King Kong and Godzilla kick some ass. It's gonna be fun. I know it's gonna be haggard, but you know it's gonna be great. It's like one of those movies that's just like just awesome, just fun. I know, if I noticed, there was a king sitting here on the tip of the peninsula. It's such a weird spot. It was like some forlorn king looking into the sunset, just, you know, ruminating on his fallen empire, and he just got some cannonballs to the face. All right, folks, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the Age of Empires stream, please do drop a like on the way out. Helps a lot, helps me gauge what you guys are interested in watching. And aside from that, I'm out of here, man. Take care of yourselves. See ya. Adios. Do widzenia. Well played to everyone, and thank you guys all for choosing to hang out here. I know there's a lot of options, but I greatly appreciate hanging with you guys. Cheers.